Yo, what's up?
What's up with you, man?
Nice fucking jacket, though.
Thank you very much.
Like,
Courtesy of
that's
Kanye.
literally a bomber jacket.
It is. I love it. It's my favorite jacket ever. What's going on with you? How was the trip?
Trip was amazing, man.
Yeah.
Are we buying there?
We'll see. The situation got complicated
Okay, so what happened?
What you mean?
government-wise.
Oh.
Yeah. They cut the electricity for like a week and the whole shebang. Yeah. It's
Because they want to...
government reform because of the recession, because it's an island associated directly to France. The prices there compared to France is crazy. Like,
Of course.
cheese that you would buy in France is two euros.
Yeah, but they import everything, no?
No, some stuff is actually local that has to go there to come back. So yeah, it's extra tax because it's an island. That's all.
It's crazy. It gets
Anyway,
crazy.
let's get to the most important stuff.
What's the most important stuff? The patriarchy is back.
No.
That's the best way to start.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The bitch
I knew this was going to be fun. Sorry, so
ready.
let's start from off the bat. We'll all agree here, nobody's surprised.
No.
No.
Are you surprised by how big of a margin it was?
No.
You
At
weren't.
all.
At all.
Zero.
You expected this SmackDown.
I expected it 100%. This was like
I expected a popular vote too. By the way, we're talking about...
assassinations, trying to get put in prison. This is like a legendary presidential run. There was
It's a
no way
fucking
he was...
hip hop album.
This is crazy. Like,
they
what do you
say
mean?
he's the original nigga.
He is.
He's the original
Forget
black
about
president.
it. Forget about it. Forget about it.
He got everything.
And Harris didn't give any speech afterwards.
No.
Harris is a disgrace.
Yeah, I have to agree with
She's
you.
a communist disgrace.
Communist.
And she's not black. And she's terrible.
Indian.
And her mom ran the MK Ultra program in McGill. She's
She did?
She's a disgusting human being, for real. Kamala Harris is a
All this is
disgusting-
confirmed, or we're talking conspiracies here?
This is not conspiracy theories. You can go, you can look at it,
Yeah.
100%.
Wow. All right. So let's
See, I
start.
didn't
we're
know that
back.
part.
So we're back.
I'm
They
not
may give the
surprised.
MK.
So let's start with the major questions.
Yeah.
Who's the big winners of Trump coming back?
Black people,
Everybody.
Latinos.
The whole West.
Everything.
The whole West.
The United States.
First, directly is the United States. By ripple effect,
Their
the
proxies,
whole West.
yeah.
So what's going to change? Do you
Russia.
think, in the force?
Well,
No, it's-
first of all, we're going to start with where we left off, mass deportation. Mass deportation. This will help, for sure, their whole country. And it's going to set an example for the rest of Europe. And it's going to set an example for Canada.
They'll be like, you can say no.
Like, that's
Literally.
the first thing he can do. And then, if by the summer, there's no more Russia, Ukraine, and Israel versus everybody in the Middle East, this is like, what more can you want? What more do you want?
Well, one of the biggest losers, let's be honest, here is Ukraine here. 'Cause-
Ukraine.
Oh, well, they're
Yeah,
going to lose
Well, they
money.
walked away with billions and billions of dollars.
Yeah, but
they're gonna lose.
But Daddy's not giving any more money anymore.
Yeah,
Trump
but they
is
were
gonna
never
cut-
going to win, though.
No, I
Like,
get that.
realistically, that's like as if Quebec went to war with Canada. Like, it's not happening.
I feel like they could have won. There's no army in both.
I don't think there's no army in Russia.
Oh no, that I agree. But no, Ukraine for sure they're going to be cut from the fundings.
Yeah,
So
as they
that's-
should. As they should.
So now it has to be done in the way where both are not going to lose faith. Because Russia
Yeah, he's
has-
going to sit them down. But he said he's going to fix everything in the next 2 weeks. He's like,
Yeah.
give me 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I believe for the Russia-Ukraine part, he's going to sit them down both.
It's going to be like, okay, Russia, I know you can destroy them. And I know you, because what I heard was like Russia was actually going slowly. They didn't want to just bomb the shit out
No,
of
but now they will slow down everything because of the whole election.
yeah, for sure.
'Cause they
Everybody's
knew-
going to slow down everything.
Yeah.
Like, they stopped building factories, car
in
factories
Mexico.
In Mexico. They're-
Like BYD. they were
everybody just is going to relax.
And
Everybody's
gold
gonna relax.
dropped drastically.
Did it?
Yeah.
The what?
Well,
Gold.
Bitcoin and all the altcoins went just.
Yeah. But gold went because the economy is going to come back up. So when the economy goes up, gold goes down. Because they know that Trump is going to be pushing for business,
Absolutely.
money.
Yeah. No shit.
be
China's
wonderful.
probably going to lose a bit too.
China for sure.
Yeah.
Just a little
For
bit.
sure, for sure. They're
You
gonna
see,
get they're gonna get tariffs.
everything's green. All the altcoins are green.
Yeah, but
to
that's
the-
just for the couple of...
It's okay.
Give it time. It's going to
Anyway, worst case, just sell. Like after today, just sell everything. go back in Bitcoin or Ethereum and just wait, hodl.
Do you have money on that?
Yeah, a little bit, not much.
Did you make money?
Today, yes.
No. Overall.
Overall, I lost more than I've made.
Okay, that's what I figured.
On Bitcoin and altcoins?
Everything. I got scammed multiple
The
times.
NFTs?
No, I didn't touch NFTs. I didn't touch NFTs.
I thought that was wild. When
For me, I
people
was
said-
like, if I don't understand it, I'm not gonna like bet. And the monkey thing, and I'm like, nah, that's too complicated. But anyway, that's besides the point.
But these are all cool technologies, though. They're
And
very
we'd be
cool. I
like-
just don't know what the flex is. I just don't know what, like, Bitcoin I get, Ethereum I get.
Exactly.
I
But
really get those two.
XRP,
I don't get-
maybe.
I don't get all the other altcoins. I don't get
I
none of
do.
that.
It depends. It depends. But
What is it for? Like, what do you use this for? Like,
Well-
let's just say you have like 1,000 XIPs or whatever. it is.
XRP, yeah.
XRPs. Like, what do you do with that?
you just hodl because XRP they want to bring it as a currency, little like currency, and like exchange with that or whatever because
Yeah.
people don't want to exchange with Bitcoin, so they want to. The other coins are coming out to be like, okay, we can use this one on that one and stuff like that. But
So when you play with these coins, do you have to do these gas fees things every single time you do?
it depends
exchange?
if it's in. I don't want to. If
Go.
it,
Well, you started. Just finish at this
if
point.
it's in Ethereum, it's going to
Yes.
be extremely expensive. The gas fee. They've been trying to change it and making like
Go on to another point.
but it depends. It depends. Now you have how'd you call them? Other exchanges where you can actually buy with less gas fees and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's still an infant and it's growing up. What I'm actually not worried, but what I found very interesting is AI.
Yes.
Yeah. It's another level. It's going to kill a couple of jobs and people might have to find a way to pivot and stuff like that. But AI is here to stay.
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't.
it's gonna take over. It's gonna take over. Watch. Give it 10 years.
But anyway, if you compare
By
5 years ago,
2035, AI is taking over.
what do you mean? Like,
So it's gonna take over in the sense the same way the smartphone took over on our lives.
okay, we're gonna use it on a daily.
I think it's gonna be using us at this point, because what's gonna happen is AI is gonna maximize and simplify our lives to a point. I don't know if you ever watched the movie what's it called, Wall-E.
Wall-E, yes.
Wall-E.
I
The
don't
little
remember-
robot?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
remember it though.
So you remember the famous? They were like at the space boat, and all the fat people were just stuck to the screens.
No.
Well,
Forget
everything
about it. I
else
don't
was
even-
being taken care of. That's pretty much where we're gonna go.
As long as it's not like Skynet at the end, we're good.
But it is a possibility because now AI is not artificial intelligence anymore. It's called alien intelligence because it's out of this world. It's not because artificial would mean it's like us and it's, created. But now it's actually doing things that we didn't even think about doing on many fronts. So
that's
the
cool.
medical front, even the whole robot that beat the world champion of Go. I don't know if you know what that is. Go, that board game from China.
No.
It's been there. It's like older than chess, right? It's 100,000 years old. It's been played by millions of people. Every possibility has been calculated. They finally gave the champion an AI challenge. And the AI started with a regular opening, a stupid opening. All the professionals, as they were watching it, they're like, it's going to get destroyed. And they beat the champion. And the champion said, it did something that I never thought. It didn't even cross my mind, regardless if we did all the openings, all the studies and
Yeah.
everything. It did something I never imagined could work. And it worked and it destroyed me.
Well, that's amazing.
And that's the thing. It's not something that it learned. It's something it adapted to. And that's where it's becoming now outside. It's no, like right now it's inside looking out, but eventually it's going to be outside looking in. And the whole Skynet theory is, what happened with Skynet is you created AI saying fix all the problems on Earth. And then eventually comes to the conclusion, the biggest problem is humans.
Yeah.
That's literally that. Because if you think about it, eventually it's going to come to the conclusion that all the problems, global warming, wars, and everything,
It's because of us.
because of us. So it's or going to decide, calculate that we should downsize the population of humans.
2 billion.
Well, there's a lot of numbers out there.
We need to
Or,
make more babies.
come again?
We need to make more babies
To do what?
to populate the earth.
Why?
Because we need.
It's important.
For what?
for our survival.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Wait.
Absolutely.
This is gonna
Population, the population's collapsing all around the world.
What do you mean?
Well, like we're decreasing in numbers.
But we're at 8.2 billion.
I know, but we're decreasing. We're having less children.
What happens if we
So
have
back
less
in the
children?
day, like your parents would have, like your grandparents would have like 11 kids. You'd have 12 kids.
But they would never surpass the age of 45.
I get that. But now we're surpassing the age of 45.
We
but
do
we're
double
having-
that.
Double that.
But we're not even like doubling ourselves.
Yeah, no, but that's okay. Even if the population, but I don't know how let's just say tomorrow there's a disease and we drop to 4 billion. What
Yeah.
happens?
Then we need to keep populating.
Why?
Because it's better like that because we're humans.
But better when you say better for who? Better for
For
what?
all of us.
For
For
the
the
planet,
collective.
for humanity, for what?
For the collective of humanity.
We're having more
absolutely.
idiots on this planet.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not.
They were all, no.
Well,
we
hold up,
already,
hold
we
up, hold
already
up.
had idiots
If
in the.
we're-
No, but now we have more idiots.
No, we have idiot with cell phones. That's a difference.
No, but cell phones are not going to leave.
yeah,
Nothing's-
but we're
nothing's
just
gonna-
seeing them all.
And you
They
should
were-
know out of every person that you're in the scholar system,
Yes.
the scholar system is, a fiasco right now.
Yes, absolutely.
So we're creating more idiots.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Well, what I'm saying is that if we populate more,
Yes.
that means we have a stronger family unit, hopefully, right? If you're staying with one person, and therefore we can pass on morals and have stronger like community bonds. If
so
we're more
okay, so you're going with quantity, not quality here.
quantity, not quality.
Yeah. So let's just say you have 15 kids. We go back to those
Yes.
era. Parents didn't take care of them. A village took care of them.
Sometimes, yeah, you needed a village.
You need a village. We don't have villages anymore.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So how is that good?
Because we don't have villages anymore.
No, but meaning that if we have more kids today, we're not going to have a village to take care of them.
Someone will ask the government to do it for you.
Exactly.
which
And we all
is-
agree that the government is shit. So,
The government could fund these projects,
but
by
they
the
would
way.
never.
But that would be the logical thing to do instead of importing a bunch of
Yeah,
people.
but they need.
Actually,
they need
no, I
robots.
don't
Yes,
agree.
absolutely.
So you're against immigration.
Absolutely. Illegal immigration.
So what's illegal immigration?
Illegal immigration is any immigration that's not going by the law.
The law that changes every 6 months.
Which one? Because
Immigration laws. Look at what happening in Quebec. How many people did they accept
Okay, so-
with promises of visas to work and everything? They did all the process, 10, 15,000. I had millions coming through my job.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden the government flipped and they're like, listen, we changed our mind. You guys have to all go back home. Oh, you lost money. Too bad.
Well, this is a weird thing. Why do you think that happened?
Because the governments are idiots.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
we need
but
to switch
who's
our-
paying for that?
We are.
Well,
so
the
we're bigger
immigrants
idiots than
that
the
are going to
government.
become illegal immigrants now.
Which ones? Sorry about that. I
So
cut you
because
off.
what happened is these people now invested. They went through the channels, the proper
process,
channels,
yeah.
the process to get their papers. And midway, they're like, listen, even if you're good for everything, we finally changed our mind. We're not going to accept anybody.
Yeah.
But they already spent 10, 15,000 for the lawyer fees and all that. So what's going to happen to them? They can't go back to the country. They already invested everything here.
Okay, so now
So what's going to happen is they're going to stay here illegally, hoping that the government changes their mind eventually again, because you can't trust the government.
that's
'cause
madness.
But
That's why immigration is like bad. Like it's not great.
But I feel like once you accept them here, you can't turn them back.
Why not?
Okay, wait. That's the difference between someone that actually because it's here in Canada we're lucky because we have the United States that
And like
actually
there's weird
that's-
stuff happening with immigration right now. By
Yeah,
the
yeah.
way, like
Because of
this
COVID,
is, like
they accepted everybody because we were lacking labor.
exactly, and the wars and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
there's
No,
weird
but
things
I'm not
happening.
talking about those.
The
I'm not talking about
refugees,
refugees. I'm talking about immigrants. Let's not mix both. I'm talking about immigrants because labor was lacking after COVID.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, we need people to work, right? No, there was no workers anywhere. So they opened up. They were like, okay, if you speak French or whatever the criteria were, depending on which region, they would come through. They're like, you need $10,000 or $12,000 for lawyer fees and to do all the paperwork and blah, blah, blah. And you have to have a guaranteed job. So they did all that. I hired a couple of them coming in with a promise, blah, blah, blah. And you have to take them for 2 years and then
Yeah.
they get their papers if they're good citizens and they do everything properly. And these people are very hard workers. They see it like their biggest chance to, make it here. And they're willing to do everything by the book.
all the dirty jobs.
All the dirty jobs and do
Literally.
it by the book, follow the rules.
Yeah.
And then the government decided like, oh shit, instead of just taking 10,000, we decided to take 70,000. And now
We fucked.
we're fucked.
Why
So
did
instead
they-
of stopping,
because we mismanaged everything from the get-go. We didn't give permit. We didn't build new houses. We didn't do whatever.
That's it. It's the housing problem that we
we're
fucked
still
up.
gonna blame everyone else for our fuck up, and then be like, "Oh, it's a fault of everyone
and
else."
instead of closing and saying, listen, we took the 70, we can't take any more, we'll try to fix this problem, they're like, nah, finally, 2/3 of you guys have to go back. We changed our minds.
Yeah.
And that's fucked up because people sold their houses, whatever they had to do
to just
actually-
have the money. To
they have kids. They just moved them from whatever country they is. They followed the rules. It's not like they were refused. They were accepted. And then midway of the journey of working,
But
and
those
proving,
ones, I don't call them illegal immigrants. 'cause
no,
they
they're
didn't-
going to turn into illegal immigrants
Yeah.
because they can't go back.
Oh.
So, well, they spend all their money here. They're not going to go back, and then Canada's going to be like, oh, my bad, come back, but you need another 15 Gs.
Yeah, that is fucked up.
So what they're going to do is they're going to stay somewhere here,
Yeah.
work under the table,
Terrible.
and then eventually hope, because the government changed their mind 3 times already in the last year, hopefully they'll change their mind again, because if the government drops,
Is it the federal or the
province and federal, it was both. Because the federal had a law, and then Quebec, because every province is responsible of their immigration, right? And the problem is there's a lot of people now that are fucking scared off their bat. They're finishing school, a program that they paid from their pocket that they had to do for them to get the papers. And then they're like, oh yeah, it doesn't matter. You can go home. All this is for nothing.
Yeah.
I spent 2-3 years. They come a parent with 2
Like
kids, whatever,
15,000 a year. See, like the school, 20,000 the session.
living like shit for 2 years in a little small apartment. Just hopefully by the time you get the papers and then
Yeah.
you can do the things. And then they're gonna tell, what are they gonna do? They're gonna be like, okay, I'm not going back. So I will be non-declared. I'm gonna go and live somewhere, pay cash, work under the table, and hopefully the government changed their mind and then we're like, oh man, the paperwork is already here. Here you go.
I'm not too down for that. I don't really like illegal immigrants, to be honest with you.
Illegal immigrants?
Yeah.
But Canada needs immigrants.
I didn't ever said that they don't need immigrants. I said I don't like illegal immigrants, and I would much rather the government spend money on helping people have bigger families instead of spending money on immigrants,
But that's too long.
legal or illegal.
It takes,
But that's too long.
It takes 20 years.
Minimum.
What?
Because if you have babies now, that's not gonna fix your problem now.
Either way, it would be better for Canada.
Yeah,
for the
long-term.
government.
Long-term, I
to
get.
give
Ingrowns.
incentives to have bigger families and to have children. Tax
But
breaks,
But
The
whatever it
financially,
is.
they can afford it.
But
They can afford it because they're sending money to Ukraine, and they're sending a lot of it.
they send it debt to Ukraine.
And
Yeah.
and money is disappearing. We've all seen the money disappear. From the
But it's not
COVID.
real money. It's printed money.
Either way. So if it's not even real, that's what makes it worse. It's not even real money. So you might as well just incentivize. You might as well help people have more children, and stop
So
telling
you
people
think
how.
having more children would be the solution?
in
How
the
is it
long
not?
term.
How is
Okay,
it not?
how
the
many kids do you
solution?
have?
I have one child.
What are you waiting for?
I want more children.
Okay. How old is your son? You have a son.
Yeah.
How old is
He's
he?
2.
2.
Yes.
Okay. So you're late.
Why am I late?
How old are you now?
So I'll tell you a story. My father's 60 and he has a son that's 2. I'm not late.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. But that comes back to my metaphor at the beginning that you need a village to take care
Both
of it.
my grandfathers have over 40 kids. I'm not late.
40 kids.
Yeah.
God damn. But do
not
they
late.
take care of those kids, or is it a government?
He didn't take care of it. That's the thing. So I could have
Real
40.
G.
No, but I could
So
have
that's
40
another
kids.
problem.
I could have 40 kids.
Yeah.
I could start right now and have, by the end of the year, guaranteed, I could have 5 kids
Okay.
minimum.
With 5 different people.
Exactly.
Okay.
Duh.
But
No,
this,
wait.
This is very complicated. One is complicated, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So exactly.
have 2.
Well, there you. No, I'm talking about having one
Baby
baby mother.
I'm not
right?
with my baby moms anymore.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like it's just one is complicated
One
because
is a 5.
because of the way society's set up, right?
No, but I
Because
get
of-
that. But if you don't take care of your kid, like again, I don't know your father or
Exactly,
grandfather.
just
If he has
taking
40, he
care.
doesn't take care of them.
Exactly.
So the
That's what-
government takes care of them.
Nobody took care of them because
give-
this is back in the 40s and 50s.
Oh,
and stuff
okay.
like that,
But
right?
now today,
Today,
if they
doing
would, the
that
government
is
would take care.
insane. Like imagine trying to have 40 kids. Like it's insane.
no, but I get that. But what's going to happen is the government has to take care of them. So that's going to impose on other people's taxes.
Well, if the government didn't tax us 52% on everything that we make, then maybe we'd have enough money to take care of our families.
Yeah, but then there's all other. There's not only one thing. There's the
No, but-
medical department.
But what he means by,
Streets.
at the end of the day, because the federal government wanted to have this program for kids for lunch, lunches, blah, blah, blah. People are like, yeah, it's a good idea. But at the end of the day, tax me less. I might have a little bit of money to pay the lunches for my kids.
But it's cheaper if the government pays for the lunches
Cheaper for who?
for us parents.
But what kind of food are they feeding the kids?
No, but again, let's just say it's a proper meal. So first, you don't need to prepare it. Second, it's going to be a lot cheaper when you're going to do it for thousands and thousands of kids compared to you 1, 2, 3, or 4 kids.
I agree.
So it's going to cost you $2, right?
Maybe, yeah, makes
It's going to
sense.
be a lot cheaper there than it's like us for daycares right now.
I know
the
the
catering
com-
service comes up to $1.75 each kid per day, right? And it's a meal with two
all
collations for each kid,
Okay.
right?
Because it's in bulk, right?
Huh?
Because it's in bulk.
Yeah, it's in bulk, exactly. So it's for 40, 60, 80 kids. So it's a lot cheaper. Who would refuse $2 lunches?
The problem that we have with that is the government is going to manage that. That's the
No,
problem.
so let's agree here. It's not immigration the problem. It's not the infrastructure the problem. It's the government managing all these situations.
Give it to the private.
Because Canada needs immigrants. Canada is an empty country. The problem is they brought so many people, but they didn't build enough.
No, but the problem is that they settled in the south. It's a big country, but nobody's in the north.
No, but
you
forget
can-
about the north, just east to west.
yeah,
Regina,
Absolutely, but
Saskatchewan,
like-
it's empty.
everywhere close to the border with
Like
the city.
after
anything-
Ontario, there's nothing all the way to
I'm
Calgary.
talking about like up.
Yeah, no, but
No,
before
but
you even
just
get
go-
that,
just go
from
left,
east
right.
to west.
Yeah.
From
Yeah, yeah, for
Vancouver
sure.
to,
From PI
to
to,
fucking
uh,
Halifax,
100%.
there's 4 cities, and then there's nothing.
100%.
Like, do you realize that Laval has 1.1 million people living here?
That's crazy.
And then you go to Regina or Calgary, they're at like 600,000.
600 in Calgary?
I
I
think
don't,
they're-
I don't even know. I don't know. Honestly.
I know the biggest cities, if I do remember the numbers, and these were numbers about 4 or 5 years ago when I had this conversation. I know Vancouver is around 2 million, but that's with the region, right?
Okay.
It's Victoria Island with it and everything. Toronto, I think, is the biggest one with
Of course.
because it's combined of Toronto and
Toronto 6.2,
GTA.
Montreal 4.2,
See,
Vancouver.
4.2, but the 4.2 is with Laval and South Shore included,
You think so?
guaranteed.
So which means Vancouver 2.7,
Yeah.
Calgary 1.6, 1.5 for Edmonton. Ottawa is 1.4, Winnipeg 825.
So now, if you take
And
all that,
100,000.
there's 40 million people in Canada.
Yeah.
You just named 7 cities,
Yeah.
and you already have 2/3 of the population.
So
It's empty. Empty.
yeah, it is empty.
It's empty.
It is empty.
But the problem is
we're not building. There's no productivity.
But they're not building because the
Because
issue I
of the-
feel
And they're talking about like this energy sobriety, and they're talking about these environmental this and that. It's like madness. It's just pure.
man, La Plante is a
craziness.
perfect example of what the problem is with Canada. Their priorities all messed up. Why don't you fix one street at a time? Why do you have cones in 27 different places at
So
the
you
same?
don't move.
Yeah,
So it's everything's complicated. Like they're crazy. They're insane people.
they should follow what the Chinese do. They have a problem here. They take 48 hours. They put all.
But China's communist. That's why they can't do that. They can't like force us to do certain
No,
things.
China is like,
And then we
a,
have like unions and
But
like
China
weird
is
things
just a
like-
productive country.
exactly
With a dictator.
We're not. We're not.
Well, again, yeah, I get that. But I think Canada would need a dictator if you think about it.
Yeah.
It would fix a lot of problems. Then you get a president. But right now,
Prime Minister.
no, because okay, I'll give you the perfect example. What I mean by that, and I don't mean this as a dictator, as in killing the people
we're
and
not
shit.
African dictator.
Exactly.
Caucasian dictator.
If you remember, I don't know if you remember the mayor of Laval 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Vaillancourt.
Yeah.
I've heard about this name for sure.
So Laval, before he arrived, was just a
L'île
neighborhood.
Jésus.
L'île Jésus was like nothing going on.
Okay.
People were always in Montreal and shit.
Yeah.
Even South Shore was more popular than the North. Then he came in power and he's like, listen, we need money. We're going to build something amazing here. And they're like, okay. So some guys came with some beige envelopes. And they're like, you're going to go through my companies. You're going to eat. I'm going to eat. We're all going to eat. And then all of a sudden, in less than 5 years, Carrefour Laval blew up. Centropolis was created. All these
Metro,
infrastructures.
Montmorency.
Yeah.
Now, what was the problem?
The problem was
The brown
because he was
envelopes.
taking from the top.
What
right?
do you mean?
Well, you know, it's
Brown envelopes.
so if you
Like-
get
I
so if
know
you get
he was taking-
$100,
He was taken from the top.
he was
okay.
taken from the top, and people were like, "That is not fair. He should be going through 25 steps before actually somebody gets the money."
Yeah, the
when
bureaucracy.
So when he got arrested and the whole shebang, Laval didn't involve since then. It just stuck. To get a license now, it's like 7 months.
Well, there you go. That's what I mean. It's a bureaucracy.
That's
It's
why
terrible.
I mean a dictator.
yo, that's what
A
sometimes.
dictator was like, "Give me the money.
No,
I'll
just
make
less
it work."
bureaucracy. That's
No,
it.
no, that's
Yeah,
what
but governments right now, that's all they feed off.
I know, but all the governments, like especially in Canada, like shout out to the states, they did the right choice. I think this is gonna be like an amazing, epic run, presidential that we've never seen in our lives. However, Canada, when we come back home and we look at our prospects, we got like Pierre Poilievre. We
Still
have
better
like,
than the freaking Trudeau.
how? Tell me how on policies. Just one policy where he's better.
Carbon tax is gonna cut it. You're already paying for
Axe
it.
the tax.
Axe the tax.
Axe the tax.
Axe the
Okay.
tax. That's the thing. But also, at least he thinks about the businesses. He's not just be like, let me give.
So let me
everything.
ask you something.
Yes.
Talking about Canadian government,
Yes.
who do you think was the best prime in the last 40 years for Canada?
I
Harper.
don't know because I honestly I don't know because I just started watching politics in
Okay.
2020 when Trudeau started attacking us.
Ah, that's new.
I was like,
you're
yo,
you.
why is this guy attacking
So
us?
we'll agree it's Harper.
Yeah.
He was conservative and he was very business oriented.
Harper.
And
Yes.
tough on crime too.
But that I think it comes hand in hand. Those people, I don't know why, because
But compared to the States, it wasn't that tough. But
but Canada wasn't that bad neither. Keep in
Exactly,
mind.
yeah.
But when Harper was here, he did 2 terms,
yeah, 3, 10 years, around 10 years.
10 years. So it's 3 terms.
Why is Harper better than Jean Chrétien?
No, I said okay. From my,
It was my top 2.
Yeah.
From my generation, it was Chrétien.
because they weren't the same problems. Let me put it that way. When Jean Chrétien was on power, that was 90s. It had to be early 90s. Harper was in the 2000s.
Because when I got here in 2003, it was Chrétien.
Oh yeah, that laid in.
Yeah.
But he stayed for a minute. He was
Yeah,
a
and then
gangster.
after that was Harper. So those 2, I would take both of them to be extremely honest. But Canada wasn't in the same situation
Yeah.
that it was today. They
It's a
didn't.
terrible
Yeah.
situation.
And now,
Let me ask you a question. Who did you vote for in 2015?
federal.
Yeah.
was-
Better question. Did you vote for Trudeau the first time that he showed himself?
Nope.
Who? But wait, who was against him though?
It
No,
was against
wait.
Harper for the third mandate.
So I voted for Harper.
You guys vote for Harper?
Yeah.
I'm the problem here. I
What?
voted for Trudeau because he was about to legalize weed. So I was like,
You're
duh.
so black.
No, but you gotta understand, like at this point,
My nigga, I'm good. I'm not judging.
like, I don't know, I was like 21, 22, and I was like, yo, I'm voting for this
But
guy.
to Trudeau's defense, his first term was good.
I don't remember. All I know
He
is that
started
was,
fucking up during COVID.
yeah, that's what I started paying attention to politics.
Yes, but that's when his first term was pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. I can't shit on him through the whole thing. Maybe he went power hungry. I don't know what happened, or maybe he was sleeping with the wrong
No,
people.
they got activated when Biden got into when they knew Biden was going to go into power because they divided the plan, whatever their plan
No,
was.
he started fucking up when Trump was still here.
No, because they knew he was out and Biden was coming in. Because they
Yeah, but what I mean about Trudeau, because it's the whole power hungry dictatorship that was going on here.
This is what I'm saying. This happened when they started doing the lockdowns.
Yeah, but
'Cause
that was
Trump-
before
Trump had
Biden.
his whole hands full, and then they knew that he was coming out, so he went full communist.
Do you think
Marxist.
Trump is going to be as dramatic or as of a shit show like the first term he did?
No, I think it's going to be legendary.
You're
I
gonna
think
be-
it's going to be like
with
nothing we've ever-
the Department
we've ever
of Department of
Doge?
Government Efficiency, Doge.
Like we got Elon,
Eli
Musk,
Manning,
we got
Eli
Elon
Manning,
Musk, RFK,
Elon Musk.
Donald Trump, JD Vance, Rogan, Dana White. This is about to be fucking crazy.
But I think that's what turned the whole tide
Yeah.
for Trump at the end.
What's
You
it?
had Hulk
Kennedy,
Hogan
Ted
come out.
Kennedy.
I
knew
think
he was
Joe
winning for
Rogan,
sure.
Joe
Kennedy.
Rogan gave him that final push.
yeah, for sure.
43 million
In like
the
2
the
days.
podcast views
Come on, this was epic. This is
just on
legendary.
YouTube, but it was posted
you know what
everywhere.
but you know what tilted Joe Rogan completely was Elon Musk's podcast. Right
no,
after.
no. Well, after, but
Right
also,
after. That's how he. But after
but
that, he
also
sponsored Trump.
Check.
He sponsored-
It invited Kamala. He's like, you gotta come, you gotta come. She's like, no, I don't have time, I'm busy. She's like, okay, but you fly to me and it's only 1 hour. He's like, it's a Joe Rogan experience. I don't have equipment to go.
No, but that's fucked up that a podcaster has that much impact.
Would you prefer the
It's not a question of prefer or not prefer. It shows you how the news,
how we trust the news.
and the media has completely lost it.
They lost it.
1,000%.
Completely. It's not even close. Because even all the predictions were all wrong.
It's hard to predict nowadays because, first of all, there's a law in the United States you cannot call on the cell phone. So it has to be on a landline. So who still have a landline? Boomers.
Honestly, there was no way. There was no way that after 2020, you're still brainwashed by mainstream media.
There's still people. Oh, yeah. Here in Quebec,
They're
Yeah,
tripping.
but wait,
They're tripping.
no, but actually that's so false because if you think about what's going on in the Middle East, is proof of the war of the media. If you actually do the exercise, it's really fucked up. If you go on Israeli media and then you go on to pro-Palestinian media, they can talk about the same media
Yeah.
and completely. No, there's a lot more now.
You're talking about the mainstream media from those countries?
International.
That's what I mean. It's just
But
like,
it's
it just
everywhere. It's
lost
not
it.
only a USA problem. It's
Exactly.
because
Even here,
because everybody has now the internet, so everything's being influenced by social media, by these people online, and it's crazy because people were like any information. Like, just give you a stupidest example: the Algerian girl that was boxing.
That was
That
crazy.
another thing came out like 2 days ago. Like,
That was crazy.
oh, there is we found a doctor that got her paper and he said it was a boy.
Yeah. So in Algeria and all countries. Anyway, it just turns ridiculous because that athlete, we've known her for years, Algerians.
I don't think that's a girl.
It is a girl, 100%
not a
girl.
girl.
It's a girl. I'm
Well, it
telling
was
you.
just discovered that it wasn't a girl.
What do you mean?
That it had testicles and that it had a micro penis.
Not at all.
And that was an inbred.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
This is what happened like literally like 3 days ago.
Yeah, but okay. So explain to me one thing.
Yes.
Okay, let's believe
It's a
this.
reporter from France. that
Yeah.
wrote
The
story.
same one that said that Macron's wife is a man.
She's for sure, man.
Okay, whatever.
She's for sure, man.
You see,
they would sue. They would sue these people. They would sue these people. They would sue these people. They would sue these people.
Too many
They would
angles
sue.
here.
They would
Too
sue.
many.
Okay,
They would sue.
You have to be on timeout from fucking Twitter.
It doesn't
You
matter.
have
It has nothing to do with Twitter. It's not even about Twitter.
So Iman Khalifi.
At the bare minimum, Macron's husband is a pedophile. He's a pedophile because he met him when he's 15. He was sticking his dick in his ass at 15. That's terrible, bro. That's nasty. And then you're trying to tell me this is a woman. That's not a woman. It's a pedophile.
Okay.
Teacher pedophile. That's exactly
why
what
did
it
I
is.
bring? Why did I bring
What the
Macron
fuck
in?
did I just
You
hear?
did it.
It's my
What?
fault. So let's just go back to the Algerian boxer.
Okay.
Okay.
Boy.
She's Algerian. She lived in Algeria her entire life from the same village.
Yeah.
She's been boxing since she's 14.
Okay.
Okay. She went through all the processes.
Yeah.
Meaning that Algeria, you would die. There is no such thing as trans. There's no such thing as these freaks of natures. Sadly, they're very archaic. They're over there. And most countries in Africa, but it is what it is. Culturally speaking, religiously speaking, however you want to call it.
Yeah.
I find it fascinating that 3 days ago, like he said, they discovered that she had a micropenis or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yet, she's been to Olympics and sports events and been tested. And the only time they discover this is when she wins.
I have no clue, but
No, but that's what I'm telling you right now. All that is bullshit.
no,
I can confirm it.
I can't say that it's bullshit.
No, but I'm telling you it's bullshit.
How do you know?
Because we've known her. She's been in this. She's not somebody that came out of nowhere last year.
So why are
She's-
people doubting if it's a man or a woman? I don't get it.
Because
And how
the
do you
way
not
she
prove
looks.
it? No, but you can prove it.
She did
How?
multiple times.
But how come they're saying that it's not?
Who's saying?
The
The
media.
Olympics are saying it's a girl.
The Olympics, whoa. The Olympics is like weird. They're weirdos.
What do you mean?
They're weirdos. They're clearly weirdos. You didn't see the opening ceremony? That was some
No, that's
demonic
two different
weirdo
things.
shit.
No.
They're weirdos.
Wait. You're
they're
mixing two things now.
They're for that shit.
You're
They
talking
want
about
men to
no. You're
compete in
talking about
women's sports.
Paris, the organizers of the Olympics.
Yeah.
And the Olympic Committee are two different things. Stop mixing two things.
All right, fair enough.
Okay, so the Olympic Committee, they're the ones who do the body
Testing.
of laws and everything and the testing and all that.
Yes.
Okay. this whole drama thing came about her because of a Russian company happened into the international that was happening in Russia.
The Russian company had what?
It's the CBC, I think.
Okay.
They're the ones who did the famous test that
Yeah.
they said that she had XY chromosomes. Okay. But she's done that test 20 times. That specific moment, that specific in Russia,
Yeah.
they didn't even do a second test. They said she had XY. But if you look at her file, her history of boxing, she hasn't been boxing for 2 days. She's been boxing for 10 years. So she's done these tests multiple times. It's not steroids. You don't all of a sudden
How
go
long she been boxing, or he been
for
boxing?
10 years.
For 10 years.
10 years. She's
So
been
they started when?
14,
2000
13.
2013.
Yeah, it had to be like when she started when she was 12, 13. She was a prospect from way back when.
Okay.
Now, everybody got shocked because of that fucking Italian girl that cried. But if you look at her history, the last international boxing, she cried too against another girl. She always cries.
Yeah,
So she shouldn't be boxing. She should do fucking ballet.
maybe.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So her and that Asian Taiwanese girl, because they look butch, and it is true.
Yeah.
It's not the more. Somebody would be lying to say if she's a fucking attractive girl. Let's be honest here.
Okay.
But that does not make her a man. Because I'm like,
don't
there's
know.
so many fronts now. So there's.
I don't know, honestly, to be honest with you, because the media is so weird and everything's so weird.
But everybody
nowadays.
says that they were sorry after the Olympics.
No, but now,
Except
like, I don't understand why this
Republicans.
This story, I don't understand why this story would pop back up.
Because of the elections.
What does that have to do?
Okay, so have you never noticed?
No, okay, so now they're trying to say that, like, oh, he's anti-woman or
No,
something
no, no,
like
no.
that.
It's not that. It's just we're okay. Humans, especially North Americans, we're idiots. We're like a fucking donkey and a carrot in front of us. Oh, let's see what's going on. Didn't you realize the Diddy story came out and then disappears, then comes out randomly here and there when situations are very drastic? The media is going through cycles, so they want your attention. So they make stories up.
Yeah, I get that part.
And that's what I'm saying. So this story came about because they had nothing else in the news. What are they going to do? Donald Trump got shot twice. They didn't have any more stories. Everybody was
What do
hiding
you
on
mean?
their
They didn't
story.
even talk about it.
Come again?
They didn't even talk about it.
The what?
A
The
president-elect is gonna go.
It lasted a week, and that's
Assassinated
it.
twice, almost assassinated twice, not once, twice.
Yeah.
And they talked about it for like maybe a 48 hours solid.
No, the first one
Come
lasted
on.
a good 2-week cycle.
Maybe
and then
not a week cycle.
yeah, but what
Okay,
happened?
Give it a 2 weeks.
Then what
Even though
happened?
that
The
should-
Diddy
that-
story came out. And then that killed out the other story.
Well, that's what I mean.
And then after that, what killed the Diddy story? Israel decided to bomb Lebanon. Here's another cycle. The thing is, don't you realize we can only focus on one story at a time? Think about it.
Maybe the media can.
And then there was the whole fucking Asian cats. You remember that bullshit?
I do remember that bullshit.
That lasted another 3 days and they were making fucking TikToks and shit.
exactly. While
Save the
president-
cats, don't eat the cats.
No, it's insane.
And today,
That's all
today it's Baltazar.
Yeah.
all that to say that, like, I don't know if she's a woman or a guy.
I'm confirming it. She is. She might not be a good looking girl, but that does not make her.
I'm not
less-
100% convinced.
It doesn't matter if you're not convinced. It's a fact. There's
I don't know.
biology to it.
I don't know.
And these tests that come out from France, why France?
France
Out of
is a
all-
weirdo place. Their prime minister is dating a man
So
that
why
says
would
that
they
it's
bring
a
out
woman.
that information?
Like, that's wild.
But
bro.
why would the test come from France?
I don't know what's going on.
No, but that's what it's like. Russia all of a sudden is like, oh, we have our test. It's like, why would it be the Russians?
I
It
don't
should
even
be
know.
Algerian
Why-
or international.
The Russians weren't even invited to the
No,
Olympics.
that's it. They got banned from that Olympics.
So I don't even get it. That's
No,
what I
but
mean. The
meaning
whole
that-
story's weird.
No, but the whole story is weird. But the whole story was just ongoing. Then it stopped. And the reason why it came back out this 2 days
Yeah.
is because she did the cover of Vogue Dubai.
That's
Really?
terrible.
Yeah, you didn't see the picture?
Haram.
No.
Holy shit.
That was haram.
Yeah, it was
Out of all the
like
women
I
in
love her as
Dubai,
an athlete. She's an amazing boxer, but yo,
No,
forget
stay in your lane.
That's insane. See, total degradation of every single institute. Like, would you say Sports Illustrated?
No.
She was on what?
Vogue.
I think it was
Dubai.
Vogue Dubai. Like,
They have a
how
Vogue?
how disgraceful is that? That's like terrible. Like, that's the best thing you have.
cover.
That's insane. That's very insane.
Yeah, look. Wait.
I am in awe of these pictures of Imam Khalif on the cover of Vogue Arabia.
Ah, Vogue Arabia.
Addressing what she went through without
Why the
changing
black?
her. Thank God that it's Vogue Arabia. If it was some other
This is
Vogue,
terrible.
So
They're
that's why
weirdos.
she came back in the news.
They're all weirdos. Clearly, they're weirdos. That's why I don't believe the whole story, because, like, why would she do Vogue? Like, seriously. Doesn't
Because
even make
money.
sense.
Okay,
Doesn't
so
even make sense.
no,
like,
I'll
she's
tell
not
you
even
why.
pretty. She's a boxer. Like, come on. Like, this
But I'll
doesn't
tell
even
you
make
why.
sense.
and you're gonna have an issue with this. And shout out to Aisha. I had to, and I'll explain to you why she had to do this. This is a women empowerment moment.
No, it's
and
not.
Well, wait, let me finish.
It's not,
Let me
though.
finish.
not.
Because she was being criticized, saying that she was a man, that she was ugly.
Yeah.
She was trying to give a fuck you to all her critics. And I understand the idea behind of what she was trying to do. I just don't find it was a
You
good idea.
think, first and foremost, she didn't even think of that. She didn't wake up one morning and she was like, let me go do Vogue to say a fuck you to
she has a
everybody.
publicist.
Exactly. So it's the publicist.
But
and
she's
these
an
publicists
Olympic
work
medalist.
for companies. You know that these publicists work for companies and they're trying to push an agenda, clearly, right? And because
Did you see that when Michael Phelps was on the cover or the gymnastic team of the USA?
Of Vogue?
Bios.
Yeah, of course.
Who was on the gymnastic?
All of them been to Vogue, GQ, all these magazines.
Michael Phelps?
Yeah, Michael Phelps. Of course, Michael Phelps.
Sport Illustrated.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. When he had his
How do the girls rate Michael Phelps? I don't even remember what he looks like. All I know is that he was smoking
He has
weed
very
and
long-
he went
yeah.
crazy in the Olympics. And
No,
won.
but that's the thing. But that's the magazine world in the sense that
exactly. So
anybody.
they're trying to push an agenda. So that's why I don't get
they're
it.
trying to sell
and I know she
magazines.
didn't think about that.
No, she didn't as a person, but Vogue probably approached her saying, yo, fuck these people saying that you're a man. Show them how pretty or sexy you could be. And it did what it did.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's nothing.
Show them how, like, honestly, like, there's no way they were trying to show how pretty she is. She's not pretty.
Yeah,
She's not. It's like not fooling anybody. It's not like, oh my God, she's on Vogue now. Let's accept her as a sex symbol. She's not. She'll never be a sex symbol.
No, I don't think they were trying to make her a sex symbol because she wasn't trying
Well,
to
if
be
you're in
sexy.
Vogue,
She wanted to be fashionable.
oh, fashionable.
Fashionable. And fashion is very.
Michael Phelps was in 2016.
Yeah, told you.
On
all
what?
of them went through them.
That's fine.
Oh,
That's fine. But like,
all of them. Once they win medals and they were talked about in any way or form, they're on it. I'm sure McGregor was on it after his big fight,
yeah, for
Mayweather.
sure.
That's what I'm saying. They're trying to sell magazines. It's part of pop culture. And again, I understand why she tried to do what she did. Wanda Rossi probably had that too, probably after she made her millions in the
Yeah, for
UFC.
sure.
And again, it's okay.
but
And
Ronda
you-
Rousey, like, we could understand why she would be on.
there's a lot of
Vogue.
UFC fighters that are fucking ugly.
Yes.
That when they
get
become
that.
champions, they try to make them girly, let's just say,
Yeah.
and put them on covers. This is nothing uncommon. Now they're making it for an Algerian girl in fucking. It wasn't even American version of Vogue. It was Arabia.
Yeah.
So they were just saying, "Yo, us Arabs, we stick together." All bullshit too. But you know what I mean.
Fair enough. Good
So
for her.
that's what I mean. It's not a bad move. I totally understand what she was trying to pull. Now, the fashion choices wasn't the greatest, to be extremely honest.
She looks like the girl in Matrix.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But because she wasn't trying to be sexy, she was trying to be fashionable.
Sure.
Big difference.
Good for you.
No, but
Vogue.
it's like your jacket. It's fashionable. You're not
Yes.
trying to be sexy. We'll
I
agree.
am trying to be sexy at all times. At all times.
Do you think beauty is universal?
What do you mean by that?
Like beauty, because you
Clearly
were,
not. Clearly
No,
not.
no,
Just
we'll
like,
agree on
clearly
that
not.
one. I would have been shocked if you would have said the opposite. No, but because you're saying she's not pretty, she shouldn't be on the cover.
Yeah.
So who determines the standards of
That was
beauty?
mean. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, thank you. At least we agree on
Wait,
that
what?
one.
Wait.
Yeah. Let him. He's having a mature reflection.
Yeah, it's all good.
No,
That was
but you know
mean.
what I'm trying to
'Cause
say
I don't know
here.
her like that, so
No, but
she's
that's-
not pretty.
She's
And,
not pretty
like,
for you.
'cause
But
the way it came in,
she's
it
not
was
pretty for many.
no. The way it came in, it was just like
No, when we see pretty woman, you're like, that woman is pretty.
because you hit me with the
There's-
Vogue, and to me, Vogue is like models, like for real. We're doing fair.
So who determines beauty standards?
Who determines beauty standards?
Yes.
Fibonacci sequence.
Yeah, whatever.
I say men.
Men?
Yeah,
Okay. Which men?
heterosexual ones.
Yet everybody that's in fashion is gay.
So look at fashion. They got her on the fucking cover. This is what I mean. This is exactly what I mean. This is insane. I think. No, the patriarchy
I
is
see
back.
the link now.
I think that heterosexual men determine standards of beauty for sure. Because
So do you think a fat woman could be pretty?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
I'm surprised you said yes.
Okay, wait. But when we're talking about hold on. When we're talking about fat,
Rewind.
we're talking about fat. Are you talking about like
I didn't say
sloppy?
obese.
Are
I
you
said
talking about
fat.
like sloppy and like doesn't work out and just disgusting? Or you're talking about a girl that works out, she likes to eat, she likes to drink, she likes to have fun, she's a little chubby, it's all good?
Yeah, but what determines chubby? Well, but that's the thing.
That's
What's
what I
the
mean.
standard?
What's the standard?
A girl
Is it her weight? Is it what she looks
works
like?
out, right? The girl that works out and like kind of watches what she eats and she works out like 5
But you
times
can't
a
tell
week.
by you looking at her.
No, but you get to know people.
No, but that's the thing. On the cover of a magazine, you wouldn't be able to.
Okay, no, but there's like
Okay, so then I have a picture for you because they had.
Because there was a picture of women. There was
Okay.
like 10 girls, all with different types of physiques.
in my life I decide the standards.
Sport Illustrated.
Yeah,
that's
Sport-
what they got. They had issue with.
What? No, I don't have an issue with that.
Okay. But my
But
point
this is like Photoshop. Like
Yeah,
we
yeah,
know
yeah,
that
yeah,
like
yeah.
girls like that, you know that in real life there's cellulite, there's stuff like
so
that.
cellulite is
No, it's not that. I'm just saying like this is not real. It's
That's
like an
another one.
illusion. It's like all an illusion. Like you know this is all like whack.
yeah, I know it's all
Like in real life.
No, I see it.
when you see like real
Yeah.
women, fat
More
women that are
cushion
naked,
for the
it's, like,
pushing.
crazy.
But no, I get that part. The thing is, what I'm trying to establish here is they showed a picture. I have to find it. There was like 6 women,
Yeah.
right, and different body types, from chubby to
Skinny.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But what was interesting, they all weighed pretty much the same thing.
Okay.
It was just heights and bone structure and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So they were saying that beauty is not a question of weight; it's a question of taste,
Exactly.
right? And if you think about the 80s, all the fucking models were fucking anorexic and shit,
Yep.
right? No ass, no nothing.
Yep. And you had guys like whoever was running the fashion industry, which were not heterosexual males, dictating that whole thing.
So what? They were pedophiles. They wanted boys.
I don't know what they wanted, but I know that they wanted men. I know they like men. A lot of the fashion designers from still to this day, they like men.
Mm-hmm.
And you see how the models look. And when it's men, when you look at like the 60s and you look at like the Playboy Hugh Hefner
No,
era,
the 60s was good.
it's
60s
a lot
was
different
good.
because it was heterosexual males. It was Larry, not Larry Fink, Larry Hustler.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
It was Flint.
Even Larry Finn.
When you
Flynn.
have heterosexual males dictating the beauty standards, it's always beautiful women. When
But
you have-
technically, it was for straight
like, I
men.
would like the most men would agree that they're beautiful women, right? So now you have like these types of women that are on covers and stuff like that, but like it's not a general consensus that like, yo, this girl's hot. Some guys are gonna think she's hot, some other guys are not gonna think she's hot, depending on whatever you're into. However, back in those days, we had standards. So that was the standard, and that was hot, and that's it. And there was heterosexual males that were dictating it.
Yeah, but those standards were established by the people who were taking care of that industry. Now, yes, that's true. In the 90s, let's just say, became very,
Freaky.
I was going to say gay. Because if you look at, but when I mean gay, like most of the heads of fashion were
Yeah.
gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Very gay. But the 80s, 70s, especially if you look at the golden age of porn, for example,
Yeah.
all those women were very voluptuous. Like, they had shapes and, meat.
15 years after, there were just
15 years
bones.
after, everybody was like
Bones,
yeah.
bones.
short hair, no titties, no ass, only bones. And the whole anorexic, bulimic era of everybody was trying to fit into that. And then Kim K came along with that supersized ass.
Yep.
And then BBLs became a thing.
Yep.
Like, are we any better now? With this fake ass, fake titties, fake lips, fake hair, fake color of skin, fake eyelashes, fake fucking brows, fake everything.
I don't know. It depends on you. You're a heterosexual.
I'm asking you.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
If I don't mind. Whatever you're
So you
into.
don't mind, like you would be with a girl, let's just say you're single, right? And a girl's like, you find her cute and you find out that everything was reconstructed.
No, that's everything. No.
Like the Chinese guy that sued his wife there.
No. Not everything. Not everything.
So what could not be? No, I'm not talking a man to a girl now here. Not to that extreme.
Just say
Enhancements.
enhancement, like
Yeah.
her nose, her cheekbones, and
no, that's
Lipo,
like too much.
ass.
That's too much.
So where's the line?
The line would be
Titties and ass?
titties.
If she has a BBL,
Nah, I don't like that. That's retarded.
even if it looks natural.
I don't see how it could look natural.
Oh no, I've met one particular that I have in mind.
One.
That
out of how many?
that I couldn't tell. Because I couldn't
You could,
tell.
did you see her naked?
Huh?
Did you see her naked?
Do you know him?
Yes, I have inspected that body.
Okay, so
I
and
did.
you
That's
couldn't
why I was
tell?
shocked when I
Okay, well,
found
hold
out.
up. Was it a fat transfer? Or was it a BBL?
It was a fat transfer.
Yeah, those are hard to tell. Won't
I
even-
could not. Like I was shocked
Yeah.
when I found out
fat
afterwards.
transfer. Yeah, I'll go.
She was
with
like,
that.
"Oh yeah, I got it." Then I'm like, "Really?"
I'll go with that. I thought
But
you were talking
also,
about like
what I've heard is like
implants.
BBL, they don't just go boom like they used
No, those
to.
are the bad ones.
Exactly.
Now
Now,
they're
the
getting
one
better.
they just want a little bump, just to
Yeah, I have a lot of people that did it I didn't see them naked, but you could like the ass is not even that big.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's like it looks.
Yeah, no, I'm whatever.
Stable.
It depends.
Are you for or against?
It depends how far you want to go.
Okay,
in.
so you know what? If
a little bump.
if
Yeah,
I have to
don't care.
choose between a natural girl and a girl that's redone, I'm going with the natural girl. Even if the girl that got redone looks better than the natural girl.
Yeah, but the way standards are going right now, even the natural girl will eventually get work done
Maybe.
because it's becoming more and more common
And
I don't
cheap.
know.
and cheap.
I don't know. There's
Yeah.
still just like I don't know.
It's like, because the thing is, how old are you again? You're in your
37.
Yeah, 37. So you're pretty much in the same. In the 80s, redoing your titties was like,
The shit.
yeah, but nobody would tell nobody. Like they
Yeah.
were like, yeah,
know.
I just gained some weight this summer. Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah.
And then now today, they're like, oh, this is my third time. This is my doctor. Tell him I sent you. You'll get a special. Everybody's proud now.
Yeah.
I did this. I did that. I did a couple of these. All these girls that show up on podcasts, you know, glorifying their fucking work. Yet, it's the same way as these now gym bros. Before even Arnold's era, they were all juicing, but they were saying, no, we're all natural. They felt shame.
Yeah.
Cheating.
Now they're proud to tell you that I got
this is the cycle I use, and and this, and that.
No,
So-
I'm gonna go with natural. You just compared that to those guys that take steroids
Yeah.
and like will go on YouTube.
But
and
it's the
shit. I'm like,
equivalent
no, I'm not
to
down.
women cheating, like men
Cheating?
but it's cheating. Like you're
Cheating.
not.
Oh, cheating.
Yeah, cheating in the sense that it wasn't something you worked for.
No, exactly. So I'm not down. I'm not
but
down.
people are getting more and more lazy. I guess it's easy.
yeah,
you pay this
absolutely.
amount.
No, from a personal standpoint, for sure, I'm more down with natural.
Like the only thing I'm okay with are teeth and hair.
teeth for sure. Hair.
Yeah, because it's things you can't train for. If you lose your hair
Yeah.
and you feel not comfortable
And
with
a
it,
crooked teeth, like, yeah, I
and
get
crooked
it.
teeth, it's not like you can
Crooked
go and
teeth,
train
yeah.
your teeth.
It's true.
Like I'm gonna go in gym and eat better. And
But you can do like the Invisalign shit.
yeah, but that's still part of the
You
the
still have to
process.
go through the 9 months of
Yeah,
Okay,
process.
so
still
hold on.
cheating.
Are we talking like okay? So now we got to separate what is
Natural,
like just self care and then like surgery.
but self-care and surgery is a very thin line today.
That's what I mean.
Today.
I think like fixing your teeth, it could be like self care just for a bunch of different reasons.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Those
But
two.
a girl with that does lipo be like, I'm self care. I'm
No,
getting
she
rid
should
of
hit
all
the,
my
no,
fat.
she should probably hit the gym and
No,
start
no, no.
change her
but they
regimen.
have to hit the gym after that, regardless.
No, but they usually don't because it came too easy. That's the thing.
No, but it doesn't remain because you can get all the lipos in the world.
yeah,
Your body has muscle memory.
yeah.
So what happens is if you do not train to reinforce those muscles, that fat goes automatically there back because it's
It's
used
like,
to
oh,
stocking.
there's a space for me there. Let me
It's
just go.
used to. That's why
But
when,
that's like my biggest loser. Like even no, was it my biggest loser where they got the chance to do the surgeries and stuff like that?
no, biggest loser was the training, 90 days training with the
Yeah,
gym.
yeah. Anyways, there's another one where they got to do the surgeries and stuff like that, and they always like gain back whatever.
No,
they-
I agree because mentally they didn't work for it.
Exactly.
So they think they can just pay again.
Yeah, that I'm not down.
But that's
for.
crazy because I would say I would do one operation. I don't want to do it again. You know, going under
Well,
the
most
knife.
people that do it is because they don't have the discipline in order to keep it off. Because if you have the discipline to keep it off, there's no reason for you to get the surgery.
No, I have a good friend of mine, Mike. He did a gastro sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yeah.
tried everything. This guy was 6'7", 300 and something pounds.
Mm-hmm.
He tried everything and he would be dropping. So finally, what he did was like, fuck this shit. I need like a head start.
But he was already working out, so it wasn't like he was
But
just...
he had to. So when he called Mexico, I think it was in Acapulco, he called and he's like, I want to do the thing. They're like, no problem. This is your program that you have to do 6 months before you come for surgery. We need to get your body ready to adapt to losing that much weight.
So how did he do everything if he had to do a 6-month program?
So it's a 6 month, but you don't lose 200 pounds.
I know.
It's just you adapt your stomach because it's a gastro sleeve. It's not a lipo.
okay. What is that?
So your intestine, they shrink it.
They shrink it.
Boy, they cut it.
Yeah,
that's
and
the one.
So
That's
what happens
insane.
is you eat less automatically because he tried everything, right? It's not
What,
lipo.
what did you mean by everything?
Everything. He trained, had a personal trainer, went on a diet and everything. But the thing is, his
Did he
body.
run a marathon?
I don't think he could do a marathon at that weight and that size. He was
keep
6'3",
going.
6'4", 300 pounds. It's like a football, humongous sumo guy.
Mm-hmm.
Doing a marathon, I don't think is. He was starting to have a little bit joints and everything.
Got
So
you.
what he did, but what was impressive about him, and shout out to him, he came before the operation
And after.
and after. He did this 6-month program. He lost about 15 pounds before the surgery. He did the surgery, and then the doctor's like, listen, now this is not the end of your journey. This is only the
it's
beginning. Since then, it's been a year and a half now. He's been training every day.
Yeah.
But now the results go a lot quicker.
He shrinked.
He lost about 100 pounds.
Oh, good for him.
And he's focused on the gym and everything.
And he eat less.
Yeah, because his stomach now, even if he would love to fill in, he can't.
Got you.
So he's like, oh, I'm full after like.
Well, shout out to him because he did it and it's good and it's working out for him.
Yeah. And his mental health now is a lot better. Physical health is a lot better. And he was what, 39, 40? And he was like, shit, like it was affecting my daily, his energy levels and everything. And he's like, I tried everything, vitamins, training, but I couldn't keep up.
Yeah.
And my stomach was always craving food, energy to feed all this. So when you do the gastric sleeve, pretty much like shrinks you down.
Shit, shout out to him.
And Ozempic is another example now.
Oh my
But
God.
now you're creating more issues also. It's not like it's,
What are the side effects?
there's a lot of babies now, like a lot of not miscarriages, but there's a lot of like 'cause if you take the pill and you think
Isn't it an injection?
It is an injection. It's for diabetes.
It was yeah, but that happens a lot
And
in
like,
medicine.
honestly, Ozempic, the stories that are coming out of Ozempic are absolutely insane. But again, like these things are not natural. They're not good. They're not natural things.
Yeah, but what's natural nowadays?
Food that comes from the earth,
Yeah, good luck with that
animals
one.
that had 2 eyes.
Good
and
luck with that one. They're all fucking biologically transformed.
I know, especially here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Here, Canada. I'm not talking
crazy.
about.
It's so insane. Like bananas don't have seeds. It's insane. And
Everybody's been pulling that one out lately.
no, it's just
like
like,
we've known this for so long. It's
I
like when they
didn't
say
really realize.
broccoli is not in nature. Did you know
broccoli's
that?
not in nature.
It was-
See, that's terrible.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, broccoli comes from.
I knew it was weird. I knew like broccoli. What else? The other one, the white one, the
chou-fleur.
cauliflower.
cauliflower.
So broccoli,
all of those.
cauliflower is in nature.
Okay.
And broccoli is a transformation from cauliflower.
That's insane.
So what they did was they took like, the branch. If you saw a full cauliflower, it has like a branch.
Yeah.
That branch becomes broccoli now. But that does
Got
not
you.
exist in nature. You'll never see that in nature.
Well, that's what I mean. It's crazy.
Yeah, but it's one of the healthiest things they tell you to eat
Yeah, but
when
it's
you
not
train.
healthy. So they're trying to kill us, basically. Again,
Yeah, seedless melon, seedless grapes.
it's insane. It's
You know?
insane. So now,
And a lot of people can't tell what is real and what was transformed or what was created in the lab.
So at the end of the day, either you sit down and you go through everything and you learn everything, or you minimize.
But you'll be broke.
no, but I seen.
But you'll be broke.
or you minimize the like chances.
Yeah.
like-
You have to pick your battles.
Exactly.
I seen
That's
like
what
my
I fast.
grandparents. They live in Magog, and I seen a house that had 2 green rooms
Oh,
full of like different trees and different things, like huge. It was like huge on its.
he's
big
ready
lot.
for the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, absolutely. So I
With a
think
couple of shotguns too.
like if you make enough money, I think you're able to like grow your own shit and make sure that you have living soil and
yeah, but
Yeah, but how crazy is that? We're in 2024.
yeah.
And for us to feel safe and secure, we have to fucking grow our own shit in a fucking isolated forest somewhere
yeah.
to know and be sure that the product that we're eating is actually natural.
Well, this is the results of our Canadian government.
No, even in the States,
It's a
the same.
worldwide. It's not a
not
Canadian
worldwide.
problem.
Unless you live in
Worldwide.
Africa
It's
and
in
you
the
go
Even
West.
in the-
Africa, it's worse. Sugar intake in Africa is quadruple because it's cheaper. What we eat in Africa, a lot of cakes, sweets, and everything, because it's cheap. It's easily conservable. Even everything in cans we
Yeah.
eat there, right? So yes, the meat, the eggs, the milk. Let's just say
maybe.
maybe the milk. Do you realize milk in Africa they can put it on the shelf? It doesn't go to the fridge. You remember that or not?
In Europe, isn't
No,
it?
I
Yeah,
have
it's
the
pasteurized milk.
I have the pasteurized for sure,
Yeah.
but I have the dry ones.
Powder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's even worse.
Nido.
That's even worse. But when I was in
crazy.
Guadeloupe, I completely forgot. I was looking for the milk in the fridges section.
Damn.
And they're like over there, it's packs of 8 like bottles of water. And then you're like, once you open it, you put it in the fridge. But it's room temperature.
That's insane.
And I'm like, really?
I don't know how I'd feel drinking room temperature milk. I never
No,
drank that.
But you can put ice on it or you warm
but
it up.
That's insane.
And it doesn't rotten. Like the period lasts like 2, 3, 4 weeks.
I need to go to Europe.
Yeah, but that's
Go to Europe
crazy,
to
right?
experience
So
this.
when you think about it, it's like re-education. I completely forgot until I went back to
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, that is fucking true. Like it comes in these plastic bottles, and that's it.
That's insane.
For us, it was actually the powder. Like, we grew up with that.
Yeah, dehydrated milk.
Powder, everything.
Yeah, you're ready for space. Space food.
That's what when I get here, I'm like, yeah, just give me whatever. My stomach is ready for whatever.
And they wonder why everybody has fucking cancer now.
Exactly, because of the processed food.
Yeah.
Just staying away from processed food helps.
That's how we have Kennedy now. He's like, Maha, make America healthy again.
He put Kennedy into the whole
FDA.
abortion and everything like that, no?
No?
He's in the health.
No, he's in the hell. But let's just say he's like, I'm not going to win. Fuck the Democrat. They
But
won.
that's another reason why Trump won.
Exactly.
That was an amazing
the coalition.
move.
Yeah,
That was an
With
amazing
Tulsi
move.
Gabbard.
The-
Tulsi Gabbard actually be like, I'm
the
becoming...
run was so amazing. This was legendary. This
Yeah.
was
No,
a
the play.
legendary
That's
run.
what
He
everybody
was
said.
playing chess when the other ones were playing fucking tic-tac-toe. That's what they were doing. So not even
That's why they're
checkers.
like, if he wouldn't win, it would be the most bizarre... Like, no, they cheated. Like, it would be like too many people wanted him
No,
to
but if
win.
you were looking at mainstream media, because I know people that just watch mainstream media, especially older people, like in their 70s and their 80s.
Of course, they don't have nothing
And I
else to
talk
do.
politics with them, and they were convinced. Like, I've sat down with people
You're
and
really patient. I don't even
and
try.
they were
anymore.
convinced that what?
that Kamala Harris was going to win.
Really?
Absolutely.
I have a friend of
Convinced.
mine, actually, we were texting every day. He's like, oh, look at what he said about the Puerto Rican island.
Yeah. And
Yeah, but
Tony
that was
Hancock.
fucked up. After the New York thing, I was
That
like,
was-
I think Trump fucked up.
No.
No, but when I said
'Cause
fucked up, I knew he was going to
Kill
win.
Tony is like he's known.
No, but okay, let's talk about that for 1 second.
But what's happening there is actually the
let's
truth
no,
with the
but let's talk
garbage.
about that for 1 second. What role does a comedian have in a political rally?
To just get warm the crowd.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? It became entertainment. It's not even politics. Politics used to be boring.
Well, when Hulk Hogan came out, it was legendary. I was like, he got this.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like they went, but the whole
But I
fucking,
was surprised that he's still Hulk Hogan is still popular like that. Like
Yo, we're talking about
he's
we're talking
pop
about
culture.
the Hulk, man.
Yeah.
We're talking about the Hulk. We're talking about Hulk
he's one of
Hogan,
those
yo.
guys that you will
It
always
don't
remember.
matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. He's a legend.
But the New York thing for me was a faux pas. The Trump.
MSG. Now, look, for me, I'm like, okay, I understand. But if you watched the roast of Tom Brady, you're like, okay.
But it's not a roast. It's a political rally.
No, but like,
But he says many
it's
jokes.
not Comedy Central. It's
He-
CNN and
and he
Fox.
says many jokes. That was the only one to be like, and even when he said
they
that,
tried
people-
to pick that joke out. I'm pretty sure just to like. get
But
the-
Trump detached himself from it. He's like, I don't know. I'm not the one who invited him.
and
He
Joe
did-
Rogan
and I'm
told
pretty
him,
much sure it's true.
Joe Rogan told him that one's gonna kill you. That because he showed it
Yeah.
to Joe Rogan before. He's like, that one's gonna kill you. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. But it's kill Tony. It's okay.
But it's all good.
No, but now that Trump won, his worth is quadruple now. He's gonna do a live show.
And he-
Take my money.
He was already famous. So.
It's all good. It's all good. But no, I knew that wasn't going to affect
Tony
Trump.
Hinchcliffe
I
was
knew all
already
that
famous.
Haitian stuff. I knew that there was nothing that was going to affect Trump's run. It was too crazy. It was too.
But
it
it's
was too
crazy that all that did not affect his run.
But you see, too many stories. Like it lasts 2 days, and
Yeah, but there were so many because
nobody cares. That's
No,
the thing.
people cared.
No,
but then there was
whoa.
another thing.
It's always a small majority of people that have such a loud voice that care, but nobody cares.
Do you think that's what exactly happened?
Yes,
Oh, by the way,
nobody cares.
Puerto Rico, they elected a Republican, not a Democrat.
No, but that's what's fucked up. They just called them idiots, or what was it? What did they call them? Puerto Ricans.
Puerto Ricans. The
Garbage?
Garbage. Was it
No,
garbage?
that was Biden that called Trump supporters garbage.
No,
And
but
he
what?
showed up in a garbage truck man suit the next day. Legendary.
No, that's
Legendary
the blonde
stuff.
girl. What's her name there? The Republican girl. The one that has her media thing. Not Candace Owen, the other one.
Megan Kelly?
Yeah, you saw her Halloween disguise. It was a garbage bag.
There you go. Legendary. It's
Yo,
legendary
but
stuff.
that for entertainment value,
That
it was amazing.
Come on.
Every
Amazing.
day I was entertained.
That's the most exciting. I'm excited about Trump. I know every week there's gonna be something.
Absolutely. It's going to be legendary.
He's gonna say. You remember when he saw Nicki Jam? She's like, she's a pretty singer. The guy has no idea what the fuck he's doing. Let's be honest here.
Who?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. I think he knows this.
No, I
knows.
know what he does. Maybe in politics, but when it comes to this whole,
His culture.
No, he's getting his son
Yeah,
help
Byron.
You saw how big he got.
6'4".
He's getting his son to help him with his
6'5".
media runs.
He's not natural, that guy. he was created in a lab. Last election, he was like this.
Yeah, but Byron is the one that told him to go with YouTuber,
Rogan.
not the Joe Rogan. He knew about Joe Rogan already, but the younger Aiden Ross.
Oh,
Aiden
yes.
Ross,
He told him to go with Aiden Ross.
But how old is his son now?
18.
He's 18.
Yep.
Yeah, he's going
His
to
other
college.
kids are all
You know.
idiots anyway. But
Huh?
Junior and
They're not idiots.
they're idiots, man.
They're not
I don't
idiots.
think they're that
they're
much
not.
of idiots.
They're not idiots.
Why do you
Trump
say they're not
Jr.
idiots?
Because those are the one actually managing their businesses right now with Ivanka. All three, they're taking care of the.
So you still believe Trump doesn't do anything when it comes to his businesses?
Maybe he might say he does that and that, but I did.
Wait. You're going to tell me that Trump doesn't have a say on his businesses?
He does.
He said it when he was at Joe Rogan. Yeah, we're building new hotels. I had to finish this one. What are you talking about? Yes,
know.
they're the face. I get that because for legal reasons.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
No, okay.
Stop it.
Okay.
Stop. What?
Finn. They're not idiots. They grew up in that culture and they were.
They were born with a fucking not silver spoon, a golden spoon.
Yeah, but they also
platinum spoon.
But
They
they're making
also
it work.
worked.
That's
No,
the thing.
for sure.
You always
sure.
got to respect it. Even if you're like, you're born, whether
They
you're
were
born poor or
working
born poor.
at bricklayers or whatever. They were doing the work.
No, they were killing lions. Did you forget about that? Those
Yeah.
pictures with no, but again, I can't blame them. They were born in it, right? Don't get me wrong. It's it's a dysfunctional family. He doesn't talk to one of his daughters, the fat one.
Show me a functional family.
No, that's true. I'll give you that much.
Yo,
'cause-
we had Joe Biden and his son Hunter Biden with
no,
his
no,
laptop.
yeah,
We're gonna talk about this right now. Smoking crack, all right,
With his
with
sister
with a
and,
prostitute.
no, that was in Russia.
No, he was smoking crack. All right, he was smoking crack on the laptop with prostitutes. He was making them travel from state to state, which is called sex trafficking. Exactly what they're trying to get Diddy for. He was doing cocaine. Exactly what his father put millions of maybe not millions, but let's just say hundreds,
a shitload of black
hundreds of
people
black men in prison
and Latinos.
And he has pictures of these little girls with him in showers in little bikinis. This guy is a sicko. Joe Biden's a sicko. He's a sicko. And that's
Why is Joe
disgusting.
Biden a sicko though for this?
Well, because he's letting his son do all of this shit.
And
On top of it, he does weird things with these little girls
Okay,
when he
and I'm
sees
gonna play
them.
devil's advocate
And
here.
he's talking about the little boys were
No shit.
we're
Tell me something that I don't know.
we're
No
rubbing
shit.
his
Go.
legs and his golden hair. He's a weirdo.
Let me play devil's advocate here, quick.
Don't do that.
Yeah, no, but
You're still playing.
It's kind of the theme of the pod.
You're advocating for the devil.
No, not at all. Not
Yes,
at all. Like,
devil's advocate is advocating for the devil.
well, I got nothing wrong
So let's
against the
go.
devil. I got nothing wrong. Opposition is a good thing, but Hunter Biden is an idiot. We'll all agree with that. He's
Yeah.
a fuck up of a son.
Yes.
We'll agree.
I
on
don't think
that.
he's an idiot. He's a fuck up, but I don't
He's
think he's.
Yeah,
definitely
but
an
because
idiot.
you're privileged and you fuck it up, you're
He's
an
smoking
idiot.
crack. He's
Are you
smoking
kidding me,
crack
man?
and in-
You're
and in
born
shower
in
with little
privilege. Your
girls.
father's been in government, like in politics
Yeah,
for
but
60
your
years.
mom and your brother and your sister or brother, whatever, died in a car accident when you were a teen, not even a teenager, and pretty much your father
Yeah, but
decided
you didn't
to.
smoke crack then. You smoke crack now.
He wasn't smoking before. when
That's
they
what I'm
died.
saying.
No.
And his brother died, and he went and fucked his wife.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
dirty pig. They're all
Yeah,
the
I feel
Bidens
really
are
bad for him.
the dirty pigs.
But to Joe Biden's defense,
Yeah.
it's his son. Wouldn't you
Okay.
do the same for your kid?
If my kid did what?
Whatever, fucked
Smoke
up
crack
shit.
with little girls?
Fucked up shit. If you would find out that your son did some fucked up shit, would you turn him
You
over?
have to be precise.
Would you turn him over?
What fucked up shit?
Sex trafficking.
Be precise. of children or girls?
He would do a Diddy party. Go ahead.
I'm not turning in my son.
You see what I'm saying? It's because it's
For a
your-
Diddy party? Like, we all know
Word-
that, like, come on. It was Sasdanella. Like, they're trying to get Diddy on something, which
Again.
is weird, but the real people that should be going after is Clive Davis and Lucien Grange because they funded the whole Diddy experiment. So Diddy was having a party and collecting information on celebrities exactly so they can go and support Kamala Harris.
Wait, what?
That was.
You did some connections beyond.
I
me.
said Diddy was there to collect information on celebrities, and that's why you had celebrities like Usher, Cardi B, J-Lo, Beyonce go and support Kamala Harris, knowing damn well that she's the worst thing that could happen to the United States. And it's not even like sure exactly where she's actually from. And just really, really.
Is it really that important?
It's absolutely important.
Why?
It's for the integrity of the country, for the integrity of the whole political system, for democracy. And they're blackmailing people clearly. And the people that are funding that is Lucian Grange
But
and
she's born
Clive
in the
Davis.
States. It doesn't change much if her father was
Either way, what we're talking about is, what were we talking about again?
the Diddy parties.
The Diddy parties. They were funding that. So what I'm saying is that, no, I wouldn't turn in my son if he was moving like that because they're the ones funding it.
So again, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't think it's totally true. I get where you're going with it. So I don't think that, okay, the reason why all these celebrities, I believe, were all of a sudden very vocal the last couple of days is I'm pretty much sure there was a promise if she was elected, she would make all that go away. That's pretty much what I believe.
So they were still blackmailed.
Yeah, no, but the blackmail comes from Diddy because they have the tapes.
Yeah,
And now we know if Trump is in power, he's putting all that out.
absolutely, as he should.
Yeah, but like exactly.
Should he?
Yes, absolutely, everything.
sure.
He should release everything.
And 2 days before the election, they came out with like, oh, Trump was Epstein's best friend and blah blah blah. They tried
Yeah,
everything.
but they were all. But again, I don't mind the celebrities with these celebrities because they all chilled. They all chilled in the same circles.
They're the same
Absolutely.
people.
But it doesn't mean like I'm chilling with you guys. I don't know what you guys do at home.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like if I'm gonna be guilty because I'm chilling with you guys now, if you do it in front of me, it's a different story.
Absolutely.
But if I don't know about it, how can I be guilty by
And
association?
most of the time, we end up at the same gala.
Exactly,
or
same
whatever.
gala, same parties. They were all high-end people in New York
And
or in
there's
California.
no 20,000. There's always the same
Epstein
group.
was in every fucking event, and most people didn't even know who the fuck he was, except he had money
Yeah.
and power. That's pretty much it. Fucking Chris Tucker said it. I was in his plane going to Africa with Kevin Spacey to help Africans. I didn't know who the owner of the plane. We're used to these billionaires sharing us planes and shit. I don't go and ask him, oh, what's your history? Let me go and Google your ass.
Yeah.
You
no.
couldn't. So again,
I get that part.
so people going to Diddy parties, I don't mind that part because there was two parties going on. There was the
Yeah,
party,
the
the after
before-
party, and then the after party.
Yeah, but Diddy was a freak.
But we all knew that.
Exactly.
That we knew. We didn't know to what extent.
All of this to say, like, that's why I don't know, like, when you ask me the question, like, what if your son did sex trafficking?
No,
a la
if your
Diddy?
son did fucked up shit, it's still
But
your
that-
fun. Like by nature, I would want.
Yes,
like I would
we can-
kill him
we can-
probably myself.
we can-
I would kill him myself, but I wouldn't.
I get you. Yeah, I agree with you on that.
And that's why Joe Biden, I can't blame him. His son was a fuck up.
But he is a fuck up too.
What did he do?
He did a bunch of weird shit. He was
Like what?
he was getting money from China through Hunter Biden. This is the whole thing, and he was selling the country to
100%.
Pretty
to
much,
these
he
distant-
sold his son to be the face.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he
yeah.
was in the back. Was a puppet
Yeah,
master.
yeah. So do you think, honestly, let's be very honest among us, especially.
And he allowed two wars to happen, with hundreds of thousands of people of getting killed. He's a sick guy.
So wait,
And-
the
yeah.
two wars you're talking about is Ukraine, Russia, and Israel, Palestine.
Yes,
But that's not his call, though.
he can stop that. America has enough power to stop that.
Especially when he saw the.
No,
And they
no,
don't
no.
have to be
the
sending all that
munitions.
money and military aid to those places. They don't have to do that.
Yeah, but Trump said he would do the same thing.
No, I get it, but they don't have to do that.
But Trump said he would still do the same
But Trump
thing.
also said that he's going to stop the wars.
No,
the
he
main
said
priority.
he said he would stop Ukraine and Russia. I don't think he can touch Israel and Palestine.
He told Israel they need to stop whatever they're doing by January 20th.
Yeah, but that's
This
not
was like
necessarily
3
a
days
good
ago.
thing.
What do you mean?
Because
Hamas-
Netanyahu can decide saying instead of doing a slow and very precise, like they call it.
They're not doing anything precise.
No, but that's what they're saying though.
I don't care what Israel says.
No, but
I don't give a
let's just
shit
say that's what
they
they're
say.
saying. So if they're saying I have a timeline now,
Yeah.
I have a deadline.
Yeah.
So let me just go in and just flatten the whole thing. And it will be done by January. And
Yeah,
everybody's happy.
They could do that, but that's not going to end up good for them
Why?
because it's just
You
like,
think the States is going to turn their back on Israel?
no, it's not even about that. It's about like the hundreds of thousands of people that they might kill doing that, and it's not going to go away.
And you think they care?
That's
That's
what I
the
was saying.
thing.
Do you want to know
Do you,
something?
do you
fucked
think they
up?
care? Say
Do
that
you-
to the Iraqis. Say that to the Afghans.
No, I
the
get
Libyans.
I get it. I'm not.
Oh, yeah, Libya.
I am not in no shape, form, or way supporting Israel on any of their.
No, it's not a
causes.
question of Israel.
That's
This
what I
has
mean.
nothing to do with Israel.
I'm
now.
just talking
I'm talking
about
about the
Israel.
States.
No, exactly.
The
Like,
states are funding. Okay, you know how they're
funding that war.
So you know how they're saying Iran is funding these proxies?
Yeah.
The state is doing the same thing.
Yes, absolutely.
With different countries.
Yes.
Ukraine, Israel, and stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
All these are
ISIS.
geopolitics at its best. All these are for personal interests.
Yes.
And government. Because people don't realize, oh yeah, all the money. Because they don't care. The United States doesn't care about their people.
Absolutely.
They care about their pockets.
I think right now is like we're in a weird space. So we got like, I don't think they don't care about their people.
They don't care about the people. There's places in the United States where there's no clean water.
No, that's what I mean.
How fucked up
Flint,
is that in
Michigan.
2024?
Well, there's places in Canada that like.
Fuck Canada. Canada's a new country. United States is a powerhouse. It's the
I get it.
strongest
I get it.
country
That's why we're gonna
in the
see
world.
it.
Canada's not in that.
We're gonna see if they're gonna be able to live up to the hype.
To what?
For the next 4 years.
But Trump is not going to fix the water thing and the whole in 4 years. Even if he's
Maybe
the best.
RFK will.
Yeah, but the best president in the world cannot fix American problems in 4 years. It's impossible. It's
But
you can start rolling.
We'll see. Elon Musk just caught a rocket. Maybe they can do it.
Elon Musk is another guy. You
Well,
think
he's on the same
You
team.
think he's doing that for the
No,
American?
what I'm saying is that he just caught a rocket.
Yeah.
Coming back. So
Yeah, yeah,
therefore, technology is getting better.
So what? You're going to leave the planet? You're going to go on another one?
No,
and fuck that one up?
what I'm saying is that they can fix the water problem.
But it's actually, you got to understand something. Sometimes it's not federal. Sometimes actually the state.
It's states. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
state. It's
So
state.
if the states, they don't want to do it because there's too many bureaucracy like we
Yeah.
have here, it's never going to be fixed. At
Absolutely.
the end of the day, one of the major issues that we have is l'appareil gouvernemental is just way too big. And there's way too many layers on
But
top
they
of
can't even
layers.
state to state. They can't even agree on the same policies.
Exactly.
So do you realize that they created invisible lines in one country, so you can be living in different laws in the same fucking country?
Yeah.
How retarded is that?
Welcome to the United States.
Abortion is illegal here. You cross 5 miles later, it's legal. Nothing stops you to have an apartment there. Absolutely nothing. You realize how dumb that is.
Yeah, it is. But we'll see. It's working.
No,
so
but
far.
because Elon Musk, all this is to save taxes and to have more flexibility
Yes.
to build whatever he wants to build.
Yes.
He is the modern world Lex Luthor. You know that, right?
Lex, really?
Lex Luthor.
Why Lex Luthor? Why not Iron Man?
No, he's okay. So what good does Elon Musk do?
What bad does he do?
What bad does he do? Okay, so you think
Well, he gave us free speech.
no,
That
he
was pretty
didn't.
cool.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, it was a lot better than.
No, he
X-
didn't.
X
That
is
was
a
the
lot-
biggest bullshit
Okay, hold
ever.
up. He bought Twitter.
Yeah.
Which allowed people to voice their opinion a little bit more freely. Maybe not total freedom of speech.
But yet he censored some people.
A lot more than every other platform.
No, he didn't. He censored different people that Twitter used to censor.
Fair enough.
So it's the same bullshit.
I know, but it's,
if you're
it's not the
leftist
same,
or rightist,
no, it's not the
yeah,
same bullshit.
because
you-
Twitter
there's
was a
things-
right,
There's
it was
things
left.
that you cannot even mention on in any meta platform. Like you can't mention certain
So
things.
what's your solution to that? Here, that's actually I'm asking you both, huh? So this free speech there,
Yeah.
do you think that it should have limits or not?
No, absolutely not.
No limits.
No.
So let them be
Not.
racist, sexist,
Yes,
meanful,
absolutely,
harmful.
absolutely. Why not? It's free.
I was
it's free
thinking
speech.
about that.
I'll tell you
for-
why not, but I'll let him finish.
I was
first.
thinking about that, and I try to go with your answer as no. But the thing is, you can incite violence. You cannot be like...
You can ruin lives, you can kill people, you can do all of that. But okay, go. Because do you realize, because of your free speech, for example, you believe today that a female Algerian boxer is a man. And
You
everybody...
believe she's a woman?
Huh?
You believe she's a woman?
I don't believe she is a woman.
Maybe.
What do you mean maybe?
Finish
Maybe.
your point.
If she would come up and take a picture of her vagina, you're going to say it's AI or it's artificially made. Again, that's the
Who?
thing.
No, I won't say that.
Yes, you would.
No, it's very easy for her to prove that she's a woman.
She proved it multiple times.
So why is there keep coming out with articles?
Why do people
Anyways,
still believe
keep-
it's a
keep
flat
going.
Earth? Wait, you're talking
going.
about logic, right?
Yeah.
How is it that we still believe Earth is flat today?
I don't know.
No, but with everything we have,
Yeah.
how is it today we still believe there's 8.9 million people in the United States today
Yeah.
that believe Earth is flat?
Because they always lie about everything.
But that-
So people don't
what
don't
you-
even want to
Don't
hear
trust
that.
they don't trust the
They don't
government.
trust.
They don't trust the government
they don't
because of
trust-
that you're gonna trust
they
any
don't trust
conspiracy.
No, it's not even about that. It's not even about the conspiracy. It's just about the lack of trust. Because there's
But-
a lack of trust in the organizations of the Olympics and all these other sports places. People don't trust them.
So now that becomes irresponsible if you can do and say whatever you want. You can ruin somebody's life. You can incite for violence. We can all agree here what happened.
But if it's not true, you can sue for defamation.
No, you can't
by the
really. Who are you
time-
In
going
the
to
States,
sue?
you can.
TikTok? Who are you going to sue?
Diffamation.
Yeah, but she doesn't. She's not from the States.
I know, but like as a
She cannot. She's not a citizen. She cannot do nothing. She cannot apply her rules.
fair enough.
You know,
but
see what I'm saying?
I-
You're in the
I
United
get-
States.
I get it.
Why do you think they're trying to block TikTok and shit like that?
But that's the thing, though. Like, why do people
yeah.
go in the public eye if they're scared of what's gonna happen?
She didn't go to the public eye. She's a boxer.
Well, yeah, she's in the public eye when you go to the Olympics.
But she's a boxer.
I get that.
She's not. When you go train for any sport,
Yeah.
you don't train for the media. You
No,
don't
but she's
train
like
for
in Vogue and stuff like that. You're showing me.
No,
So
but that's
basically,
after. That's
but
that's
what
a
I mean.
response. That's a
what I mean.
reaction, not an action.
I get all
Before
of
that, she just went, trained like she had to. She won her gold medal. Let's cool. And then all of a sudden, there was this rampage of defamation and lies. She's suing G.K. Rowling and Elon Musk. Those are the two people she could sue on international law. But she can't
Did
sue.
she do it?
Yeah, that's already applied.
Well,
Now
if
I
she
know.
wins,
She'll never win. You know why?
Why?
They're two billionaires. You know how long that's going to take before it even goes to court?
Yeah, but she can.
She can't afford it. She'll be broke.
Okay, so that's not happening.
But she did it just to say I did it.
Yeah, so that
But
doesn't mean
then
anything.
with $1 billion behind you,
Yeah.
you actually think she's going to go to court?
No.
They're going to be like,
I
no,
don't-
prolonge, and do this, and then ask her for verification, and then it's money to her lawyers.
That's why Mozento is still operating and doing
Yeah.
what they say called Oprah.
That's what I'm
tried
saying.
that.
It's not fair.
Either way, why are we talking about this girl again? This
It's
guy?
not a question. I'm talking about misinformation.
Free speech.
And
Mi-
free
mi-
speech.
Okay, yeah, free speech. Absolutely.
Because misinformation, free speech come hand to hand.
Why?
Because I can misinform you because I have the right.
So I have the right to go verify if what you're telling me
Where?
is
On
true.
what?
Anywhere on the net.
But how do you determine a source is valuable, truth or not?
Especially your Google and my Google
Yeah.
are different.
Yeah. Please tell
Well,
me.
I wouldn't Google it. What I would do
Yeah.
personally, actually, you know what? I would Google it and I see what happens. And then I would look and I would read all the articles that I could on the subject. Then I would ask AI. Then I would compare that with what I got from Google. Then I would go on social media platforms like Meta and X, and I would compare all that information. And then
My nigga, you patient.
No,
then
but
pull
that's a
conclu-
full-time job. Wait.
No,
This
it's
is for,
not. It takes like what? 2 hours?
Okay, 2
to
hours.
inform
And this is for
yourself
one
on-
simple question.
For what?
If you have multiple questions, what happens there?
Well, why would
It's
you
like
have,
saying,
it's like writing an essay.
did the Asians really eat the cats and the dogs?
Yeah.
So
when
you have
that-
to go through Google now.
So when that
social
happened,
media.
I said, where did this
So
come
did
from?
it happen or not?
So when this happened, I went and I started looking at townhouse videos of African Americans saying that the Haitian migrants are eating the cats,
Yeah.
and this is ridiculous, and
I've
they're
seen the same
crashing the
video.
cars. And then I started seeing other people post about how the Haitians are doing wild shit in their neighborhood, and that was that. And then after
Mm-hmm. So
that,
is it true or not? That's my question now. After all your
if they're
research.
eating cats and dogs,
Yes, in that
maybe.
neighborhood, in Springsteen,
Maybe.
Springfield,
Springfield,
wherever
Ohio.
it was.
If it's
Ohio.
a bus of 50,
I'm asking you, you did the research.
yes.
Was it true or not?
No, I didn't do the research.
Oh,
If
okay.
it's true or not, I got the information that was available.
So do you believe it's true or not?
I have doubts because there's no videos.
There's
Because
no
if somebody
videos, the
was
mayor
to
of the city and the head of police.
I don't trust these
Yeah,
guys.
but let's
These
be
guys are
between me and
weirdos.
you. If they can blame black
If they
people
drop
for
50
something,
if
they would.
drop
They would
50,000
not. BLM, they would not do
if
it.
they drop 50,000 migrants in a county, you can't really care about your county that much. Like
Why?
Well, because you're dropping a bunch of unknown people that just showed up from the border into a random town. You can't care
But
about
it's
your
to
town
build the
that
town.
much. Build what? You
That
just
town
dropped
was dead.
50,000 people. Or like, let's just say you drop 5,000 people. What are you building? You're just
So
putting
how
more
do you
people.
see immigration work exactly? So let's just say you receive 50,000 people.
I don't see immigration work. I'm pro-life. Like I want people to have
Pro-life.
children.
Okay, but I
over-
get that. But in
I'm
the
not-
meantime,
in the meantime,
what do you do?
Shut the whole shit down until we figure out our own country. 100%.
But how do you fix the problem of labor and work?
problem of labor?
There's
You make productivity. That means you don't put all these bureaucracy rules on every single thing that every single person wants to do. You want to start a business, start your business. We won't tax you. We'll actually help
no, but you need the people that are gonna cut the grass, do the dirty jobs, like Guy said at the beginning.
What-
Who's gonna do those jobs?
kid like 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds,
They don't want to work.
18-year-olds.
The Gen Zs.
Well, if you give incentives, if you
Gen Zs
if-
rather do TikToks
if
and
you
stream
take-
on fucking
if you
Twitch.
if you take the money that you're putting out into the society on what's it called? I'm looking for the word, the right
Do you
word.
realize a girl on OnlyFans did 2 times what LeBron did last year?
But how many?
Yeah.
How many girls are making that much money?
No,
off
no, but that's not my
OnlyFans?
point. If you're making that much money, we're talking about 100 million,
Yeah.
right? You're at 19,
What
20.
does she do?
OnlyFans.
What is she doing on her?
I have
OnlyFans?
no idea. She's an OnlyFans
Okay,
girl.
cool.
$100 million.
All right, $100
right?
million dollars.
That's all she is. She was blessed to be pretty and she has a fan base.
Yeah.
Now, this girl, regardless if she has kids or not, this girl, what is she going to bring to this society? What is she going to teach to this society?
I have no clue.
Hard work pays.
What hard work?
You still have to work.
No, but it's not hard work because you remember athletes, we used to make fun of them, right? We used to say, oh, they're getting overpaid,
Yeah.
right? But they still had to train and go through the process. Now,
For
anybody,
years
And it's like
before
another
even-
thing too. If this wasn't for men simping the way they simp,
but that's the problem.
this
so
wouldn't
men is
even
the
be
problem.
happening.
Men is the problem.
But
And then
there's
you
an
have these
active-
idiot streamers now
No, but there's
on
an
Kick
active,
and Twitch.
There's an active. This again back to what we were first talking about. There's an active attack by governments, especially in the West, on men.
Patriarchy is back.
Not allow it, like what he's going through with his baby mother and what so many men are going through. People are climbing the Jacques Cartier Bridge. They can't even get a hold of what it is to be a man because everything, like you can't fight, you can't do nothing, you can't like.
So what is it to be a man? Okay, let's start. Let's pedal. Let's go backwards a bit here. Let's start from scratch. What is it to be a man today?
To have an XY chromosome.
Okay, that's biology.
That's we're gonna start there.
Okay.
Just so it doesn't get all freaky.
No, I didn't want to freaky. We'll go with 2 genders. So let's
Yes.
minimize
So
everything.
let's start with that.
Boys and girls.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what?
Then what do you mean?
What is it to be a man?
Keep going.
No, but we're
I'm at
talking.
XY. I'm at XY. What do
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
what
but we're
exactly
talking
do you
about it
wanna
in a
know?
society point of view, right? You're saying guys aren't on the bridge and they can't fight and shit like that.
No,
What would you make? What would you do as changes, socially, politically, or culturally, or in school?
Draft.
Draft. Yeah, he said that already.
Draft would
Oh,
be
that's
a
why
good-
you said that.
Draft would be a good
Go to
idea.
the army for 3 years.
What would I do?
Yes. What would you do?
I would incentivize men teaching young boys. That'd be the first thing.
Yeah, young boys. What? What would they teach them?
Anything, math, science, gym, whatever.
It has to
Just
be a
more.
man. It can't be a girl.
No, because it's different. It's a lot different. Boys together is a lot different. That's like,
Okay, I'll let you finish.
No, your approach, you as a coach, I don't think you would have the same approach with girls and boys.
Again, being a teacher, being a nurse, or the oldest jobs for women. Like all those generations of real men were brought to this world through the touch of a woman.
Yes. But
Sports and everything else,
but
that's
you-
the thing. But we're talking school year, and the whole household approach was a woman's job, and she did an amazing job for so
what
many
happened
years.
nowadays?
They work and they don't have that much time. So the roles now are neutral instead of 1-1.
So instead of doing what best
But
fit-
before we had defensemen and strikers, now
They can play
they can
and-
play any position they
yeah.
want. And this is where it fucks up because you find yourself with a team with too many strikers or a team with too many defensemen. If this metaphor makes sense to you.
yeah.
Okay. So now you as a man teacher,
Yeah.
right? You think it's different or better to men to be taught by a man
Yeah.
in school, like
Yeah.
math, science, and stuff like
Yeah.
that. What's the difference?
The difference is there's a certain respect that stays there. That's it. There's a certain respect. Like if you're, because there's teachers that are males that get no respect, right? There's teachers that are males. I've seen
Yeah.
principals scared of a 12-year-old. Like I can tell when another man's scared of something, and you're definitely scared of that little boy that's 12 years old, right? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just like when I teach my boys, it's a lot different just because there's always that respect, that camaraderie. It's like when you teach your boys basketball.
Yeah.
It'd be different if you were with girls.
No, but sports it's different because
It's not. It's the
no,
same
I'll tell
thing.
you why. Because when you do a basketball competition, it's among men.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's not guys versus girls or mix. When you're doing a math competition, there's no guys category and women's category. You get what I'm saying?
I get that.
So there's certain things, a cook-off.
Yeah.
There's no men and women. Those are neutral grounds.
Yeah.
We're still
There's
the
certain
best.
things, certain categories on this planet yet that are not related to sex or gender in that sense. It could be neutral.
Yeah.
memory games, card games, poker, whatever it is you want to decide. Sports, because of the physical advantage we have, we decided to separate both. You
Yeah.
know, tennis, sports, and whatever, fighting and stuff like that. But there's certain jobs, if they're not manual, a woman could do as good or even better.
HR?
It could be anything. Nursing. I would rather have a female nurse than a male nurse.
Absolutely.
We agree?
Yes.
So, because those are associated to my mother, right? Caring.
Yeah.
Those are things that I remember.
Absolutely.
But now I know some male nurses that are amazing, right? And then they say I would rather a male doctor because he's going to be calm and composed when he's going to take those deep decisions.
Yeah.
But sometimes I would rather have a woman because she'll have that humane side.
Or a male pilot.
Yeah, that's another joke. My daughter brought me that example 2 days ago. One of her guy friends from school said, they were talking about the debate about Trump and Harris. And they're like, why would you have a woman as a president? She'll be all moody and shit. And I'm like, no, but that's not true. Like, yes, but even men can be moody. He's 70.
Yeah, but like
He's 70.
we're talking about
They're
come on.
moody. At that age,
Yeah, they're
they
fucking
have
moody.
zero
She's
patience.
not
But the person,
she's not an exceptional woman.
no, but that's her, not women.
No,
in
no,
general.
for real. Because if it was Tulsi Gabbard, I would be like, yeah, I take Tulsi Gabbard before.
Well, Danielle Smith from Alberta, she's prime minister.
Yeah.
She's kick ass right now.
Yeah, but that's
The
what I'm
one-
saying.
The one from Italy too.
Yeah,
she's
Yeah,
kick-ass.
but that's what I'm saying. Like they can come and they can have a more of a humane touch, where instead of everything being square.
Yeah, but then there's women that are put into positions like Kamala Harris.
No, but
that
that's what I'm
ruin
saying.
it
So it
for
has nothing to
all
do with
other
the,
women.
she's being a woman. It's just a person.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I'm saying.
Definitely.
But they push the women part.
No, but the Democrats suck when it comes to women.
But all I'm saying is that
Hillary Clinton was a bad choice, and it had nothing to do because she was a woman. It was because of her association in her history. Again,
and nobody,
Terrible.
no one
nobody
liked her.
And Harris, I don't. But again, it was circumstantial because of the fucking Joe Biden became
But they
super old in 5 minutes.
but no, he was already.
Yeah, but he got super old in the sense that all of a sudden he couldn't even speak anymore. And where am I? So
that was insane. And
That
she,
was
And
insane.
she was on TV talking about he's sharp.
yeah.
He's
but-
so
well,
sharp.
She had to.
Regardless of what
she
she
had to. Like,
she
I can't
wasn't
believe what she has to say.
She wasn't fooling
It's
nobody.
like those parents in basketball. My kid is the best. Yeah, no, he sucks at basketball.
yeah, I get
You're
that.
not seeing what I'm seeing here.
No, clearly that's why she's delusional. She was delusional. That
No, she was
insane.
delusional, and she.
That was so crazy.
The thing
man.
is, what people were saying, she never won a popular vote in any moment of her career.
No.
So-
since California,
Yeah.
because people would say she was the original Hawk Tour, but
Again, my point being is her as a person to
Yeah.
start with. I remember, was it?
who Kamala?
Yeah.
She was the original Haktua?
Yeah.
Let's just
She was a
say-
dirty
That's-
slut. She was a dirty slut all in San
Yeah, there's that
Francisco
picture
and
with
stuff
the
like
old
that.
judge.
Brown,
Judge
yeah.
Joe Brown,
Judge-
he already exposed her. He already said she's been a hoe. She's been a hoe. That's how she got to the top. She slept her way to the top. She's disgusting.
he doesn't like her.
She's disgusting. Kamala Harris is disgusting.
Is she
mother's
disgusting because she
disgusting.
slept her way to the top?
Her whole family, her whole lineage, she had slaves. Her family had
No,
slaves.
her
in Jamaica.
grandparents. She didn't have slaves.
Well, her family. So I said her whole lineage.
Yeah, but technically it could work for
I
us
said
too.
her whole
If we
lineage.
look backwards enough, I'm sure one of our great grandfathers owned
Sold-
slaves.
sold
Maybe,
slaves.
Yeah.
maybe. But if you're on TV, right, and you're saying what Kamala Harris is saying, I'll still say that you're a disgusting person.
No, but because you don't like her.
It's not I don't like her. She's just a disgusting person.
Because Trump too, I could say he's a disgusting person. Grabbing women, but by what he said.
By
I'm not saying he's not going to be a good president. You have to learn how to detach two things.
It's like R. Kelly made some good songs.
Yeah, R. Kelly's an amazing artist.
Why are we talking about R. Kelly?
No, but that's exactly
I
what I
love R.
mean.
Kelly.
Trump is
Music.
he could be an amazing president.
Yeah.
But saying grabbing women by the pussy
Yeah.
and me going to the locker room of the Miss
Come on.
Universe pageant
We all
because I
know.
could peek
We all know-
legally.
we all know what that is. We all know what that is. Like
A
when we was
pervert.
talking about.
He's an old man pervert. But this is nothing new,
do
and
you
it's
mean?
okay because in
You
the
never grabbed a
80s,
girl by her pussy.
no,
Because you're that guy.
no.
You
but
never
like,
did that.
No.
I'm sorry that we're not in the.
So you grabbed somebody by the pussy?
Yeah, definitely. She loved it.
No, okay, each their own. did you? Oh, you just did actually. I was gonna say, did you actually talk about it in public? But we just did.
No, but it's just like when you know a girl likes you, why wouldn't you grab her by the pussy?
If she asked for it, maybe.
I don't get it. I don't even
If
get
she
what
would ask that, I would be like.
I don't even get what the like thing is about. Like if the girls can. Like,
So
it's
if you find out that this guy was going into the locker room just to see women naked while they were changing their wardrobe for Miss Universe and Miss USA, you don't find that creepy at all.
So we're gonna talk about like positioning. So Trump is like they're gonna say Trump is coming to see the girls because you guys are changing and you guys.
No, he said I had that power because it was my company.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed the benefits.
What year was this? When did he say that?
It was 2000s, I think.
In the
because
2000s.
not anymore.
And you got to keep in mind that like back in the late 90s, the 90s, the early 2000s, all of that, like men used that power. Like Vince McMahon, they all used.
So Epstein is wrongfully accused.
No, because he was trafficking children.
No, forget about Epstein, Weinstein, whatever the other one.
Weinstein. Oh man, I have no problems with that. There's no reason why. There's no reason why you should go to a man's hotel naked if you're not about that life or whatever it is.
They weren't naked. He was naked.
So there's no reason.
They went to his hotel room for a role for a TV show.
But they all knew what they had to do.
No, they all knew. But because he had power and he had an advantage.
And I get all of that. That's
and
why
you don't find that wrong.
Listen,
if you would be in a position of power, would you abuse that power?
I would not abuse the power.
So,
but if I
you're
knew
a good person.
If I knew she was interested in me, for sure I would.
But she wasn't interested in you. She's interested in your
power.
power.
So why'd she do it?
What do you mean? She did what?
Why? Whatever she did. Whoever we're talking about.
So you don't believe that they could be pressured in any way or form?
You're responsible. Your body, your choice.
Yeah, no, but that's the generic answer.
It's not. It's just like, yo, nobody forced you to go to his hotel room. You're bugging out.
So they're that guilty. They're as guilty.
No, they're just complicit. They're just like, there's not.
So he shouldn't be penalized.
If you can't be used, you're useless.
Okay, so they're guilty. They're guilty, but
No, I didn't say they were guilty. What I'm saying is that
they're part of the problem.
No, it's just a situation that happened.
So he shouldn't be accountable.
And now they're capitalizing on Me Too. Again, another attack on men. It's just like attacks.
Yeah, but men were dogs in the 80s, 70s.
But this is the thing. Nobody forced them to do that. They wanted to get those positions. They wanted to get those Oscars and they wanted to get those movie roles.
So when your boss used to slap women, their secretaries and everything like that, then that was very common in the movies.
Yeah.
That's how you know it was okay.
And it was a different time.
And a no means yes. Remember all that all the phrasing?
For sure.
That's not an attack against men. Men over abuse their power and privilege.
Some.
Yeah, some.
No.
And yeah, trust me.
No.
Yeah. Like the thing is, as much as I have to agree with you a bit, like I agree that they took it too far. Like now we can't even say hi to a girl and she'll feel a certain type of way. That I 100% agree. But the original problem or threat was real. Men could use and abuse that cliche of the secretary sucking her boss, the Monica Lewinskys of this world.
Yes.
Power hungry, money hungry, influence hungry, whatever you want to call it. So, like going all the way to the top. They're both somewhat.
I don't know. I have enough respect for women to feel that like they can make their own decisions and they can live by their own rules.
But way back when that wasn't the truth. They didn't have.
I get it, but like you can't come back 25 years later and be mad that you suck Harvey Weinstein's dick.
So how long after can you? What's the timeline? Not 25 years?
24 hours after. Bring yourself to the nearest police station and say he forced me to
But
suck
if he
his dick.
scared you and he said he would kill you and whatever it is.
Still go to
If
the
you're
police.
worried.
What
If
is he
you're
gonna
scared.
do?
Yeah, but some of them were powerful enough to actually
come on,
make
man.
you disappear.
No, I get,
Diddy.
Yes, as Diddy would do.
Diddy
But-
made Cassie disappear
But
with
again-
$32 million.
Pardon me?
Cassie's whole lawsuit lasted 24 hours.
With $32 million.
$32 million.
However, she didn't do it 20 years ago because she would be dead right now.
No, but she did it still 6 years after they were not together.
I'm just not down with the whole Me
You get what
Too
I'm saying?
movement.
It wasn't while they were together. She waited, got a guy, felt protected, got enough proof.
The car exploded.
Yeah,
but
tell that to Kid Cudi. You know what I mean? Even
Shout
men
out
are
Kid
fucking
Cudi.
scared.
I
Huh?
like Kid Cudi.
Yeah, he almost
dope.
died.
But yeah, no, I'm not down with the Me Too movement. Absolutely not.
No, I feel like they took it too far. Like to a point that now men
it was
are afraid.
needed. It was needed.
Yes, it
but
was needed, but it was abused.
I don't know.
It's like-
Because it's hard for me to feel bad because I seen Kanye walk away from like $11 billion just to like not be a part of that whole
Yeah, but he was
system.
already a billionaire.
I know,
That's
I
not
get
the
it.
same.
No, I get it. What I'm saying is that he had something and he walked away from it in order to have less but his freedom. These women, they got everything that they wanted, and then it's not after like 10 years, 15 years, that now they're like pissed off at the whole situation. I don't really respect that.
No, I don't think they're pissed out now. They feel like they have a better chance of
At
telling
what?
their truth without being killed.
You were on the Grammy stage talking about like, thank you so much. And
Who are we talking about here now?
Whatever girls.
No,
that
but I'm
were
not talking
there.
about them specifically.
Like,
I'm talking
you were-
about
you
all
were-
these victims that came out.
But they were all movie stars.
No, that's where it started.
But that's what I mean. They're all movie stars. Like, you had plenty of time to come out and do your 60 minutes with Barbara Walters and stuff like that. You didn't do that. You waited until it was fashionable and then you took somebody down. And
But maybe they
keep
didn't believe
keep in
them
mind,
either.
Harvey Weinstein looks like a scumbag. He
Yeah,
looks
but
like
that's
a scumbag.
easy to say now that he's guilty. It's
No, but
like
he
the
looks-
whole Cosby thing.
I said
the
he
whole
looks like a scumbag.
Yeah.
He looks like one.
Michael Jackson looks like a scumbag. I don't think he did anything wrong. you see-
Michael Jackson doesn't look like a
people
scumbag.
might say
No, they can say the opposite. But I believe Michael didn't do nothing wrong.
Me neither. I don't think he did nothing.
But-
Shout out Michael Jackson.
But
He's the greatest.
let's agree, he did some. He's a strange person.
He is definitely a strange, but he's
So-
Michael Jackson though.
What is that? Like, you can't just throw a word like that and just that forgives everything.
Meaning that he shifts the culture. He shifts the
Yeah, Diddy could say the same thing. Still, whatever he did is wrong. If he was drugging people,
Diddy hasn't shifted the culture since
for
like
sure,
1999.
Yeah, but Michael, and since when?
84.
Since he died.
No.
He was getting ready to go on some like crazy tour. This
Yeah, it
is
was
it.
his final tour, and
Exactly.
again,
And he needed money.
And before that, he was already like making songs with Kanye and Pharrell, and he
yeah,
had
they
songs
were
with
not.
Jay-Z.
But
and
he
was
wasn't.
at Summer
But he
Jam.
wasn't that impactful
No,
anymore.
but what I'm saying is that he was still way more relevant than what Diddy was at when he got caught.
no, but I'm not comparing
Especially
them
after
both.
all the slander. And Michael's been going since the 60s. Like, this is a whole different
but
animal.
I'm not comparing. I'm just saying that Michael, at the end of his career, wasn't that impactful anymore, as he was in his prime. Let's just be
Absolutely.
honest.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, yes.
so meaning that even Bill Cosby,
Yeah.
the whole Bill Cosby thing came years after he did
He
what he
was not relevant. People loved him because he was the original father, but that's it.
did. Yeah, and he was the fucking yogurt or pudding fucking commercial thing. It was Jello, yeah. And that's it. And then all of a sudden, everybody's like, oh, he drugged me. But why don't you say it 8-7 years ago, 9-10 years ago? Because probably people didn't believe them.
I
That
don't
too.
know.
It's like when they talk about Oprah and they're saying she's an Ellen DeGeneres is the perfect example.
But like it's like when you go like, I don't know. I just think it's weird that like people just like get caught in these things like
But they're actors. That's what I mean. They're
don't
acting
know.
to the public. People love them. They have this image of them.
Yeah.
And then Kevin Spacey was my biggest shock. I love that actor.
like nobody like this guy so a random white dude from Long Gale is not gonna get like sued because he put like a Molly in a girl's drink when he was like 21 at Radio Lounge. Like, it's not gonna happen. So I don't get why.
Because
it's
he's a
happening
nobody.
Exactly.
But they
So
can't
it's like,
find him.
what are we
Wait,
even
there's a
talking
difference.
about?
The Kevin Spacey thing
Yeah.
only happened because there was the Me Too movement.
Yeah.
That shit happened when the guy was like 16
That's
and a
wild.
bartender and the whole. But that,
Just
that
like-
But
Just-
they were already saying
just
with
like
the young
Macron.
kids, they had a TV show with kids or whatever, and one of them actually it was already known that it was Spacey, but no one they didn't believe him. Like,
yeah, but
one
Kevin
killed
Spacey,
himself.
to his defense, he didn't know the kid was a kid because he was a waiter and it was supposed to be 18 and over, and he was
Busboy, whatever.
he was hidden in the closet. He wasn't openly gay. So his whole thing was being discreet and whatever. When everything came about and they're all power hungry, you're going to say no to me? Impossible, right? That's why now all these artists, Drake's, the Chris Browns of these they come with a
NDA.
NDA and they're like, that way I know there's consent. Because before it was just verbal, right? Remember that shit. And then all of a sudden you can leave. Look at Tyson, look at Pac.
Yep.
All of these guys now, did they all, again, I'm very suspect that actually did happen what they did because it was a money grab too at that time, right? A celebrity touches you, you see
There you
him in.
go.
It's like, yo, he touched me, he raped me, I want money. I want
Me
half.
Too is the same thing.
But Me Too came from a good place, I believe.
What I don't think
People
it came
are
from-
victims.
I
There's
don't-
victims out there.
Yes, but I don't think they were the victims of what Me Too is supposed to represent.
So what is it supposed to represent?
Well, women that get abused in their work field at like, real work.
Do you think it's easy for them to come out and actually have a chance to confront their aggressor and win?
Yes.
You think so?
It's a lot easier for women to do it than for men.
Do you actually know the percentage before the Me Too movement?
If
success?
you're a man and you get raped, it's a lot harder for you to go and seek what's it called, justice, than it is for a woman.
Yeah, but wait.
Off top.
Okay, yes, but but there's a lot less men being raped than women. Let's start
Either
with
way,
that.
we're
no,
talking
because
you
we're
asked-
talking numbers here.
You asked me, is it easy? I
No,
said yes.
but
Compared to men,
it's a
easy.
numbers game, because if there's for every guy raped, there's probably 1,000 women raped.
Fair enough.
Okay, first. Second of all, most women that get raped are raped in a position of power. It's somebody that has power over them. An uncle, or a boss, a colleague, a friend, and stuff like that. So they're in a position where they can actually abuse them, and they have to shut the fuck up.
Just hold up, I'm gonna let you finish. Just because I have to lower my thought process, because it's Harvey Weinstein, Diddy, and all these people doing this to people that probably want something from them.
Yes.
Now we're coming back to like uncles and like your manager.
I'm talking about people getting raped.
You're
That's
talking
what I was
about
talking
real
about.
people in real life getting raped.
But they're all real people. But I'm meaning that rape, and I'm talking about in the sense that they're afraid to confront their aggressor.
aggressors.
And if they go to court, first they need to make people believe them.
Yes.
So you're starting from -10. And second, like, are you exaggerating? Because that was the cancel culture way back when.
Yes.
Like, such a shame. Why are you? Because you remember how many times did you hear women, you got raped because the way you were dressed? You were raped because you
Your
provoked him.
skirt was too full.
You know what I mean? And that's bad.
I've heard about this.
You know what I mean? And these are the 80s, 90s. When I grew up, when you would hear people get raped, most of the time, women and men of conservative backgrounds would be like,
Yes.
you provoked it.
Yes.
So why would a woman feel comfortable confronting her when if everybody's putting shame to her, it's your fault. You deserved it. Even beating up your wife, like you probably said something to provoke him.
I don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. It's because you have to understand where we evolved from. 60s, 50s was literally okay to beat up your wife.
Yeah.
And then,
Sean Connery.
That was epic.
you know what I mean? So they're coming from there. They couldn't vote, they couldn't drive, and blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden they get these rights. And then all of a sudden they're like, yeah, but you're still a woman. Calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
In a man's world. And then what happens is, they come. And then the husband, women would come to their husbands like, oh, my bus touched me. The fuck did you do to provoke him? He's a good man, working man. You sure?
'cause they
Stop.
were-
You're looking for attention.
They were bitch ass niggas. That's why.
But again, my point being,
My girls
is
coming back
today
to me.
in 2024,
No. But any
you
time
would live in the 60s, 70s. Believe me, you
if
would
somebody
have.
touch my woman,
Yeah.
for sure they're getting it.
And you're working pay by. No, I know that. But
For
would,
sure.
Would you believe it right away?
Yes.
Because
why would my wife lie to me?
because again,
Knowing that I'm gonna
they were
go
blaming
there and
them.
kill this guy.
They were blaming them. Like, go to church, go and see the priest, shut the fuck up, just lower your head, do what you got to do, stop
Because
looking for
also
attention.
you don't want to lose your job. Because
Exactly,
of
and you don't want people start talking about your family. Devil's Advocate, the movie.
Yes. I don't remember that movie.
Okay, but just remember, you remember that movie?
I don't remember it at all. I just
You never saw
remember
that movie?
Al Pacino.
Holy shit!
and
Al Pacino, Keanu Reeves, and Charlize Theron. Amazing movie. It's a must.
I'm going to watch it.
There is a scene where she gets raped, and she comes and tells her husband, Keanu, she's like, "Yo, I got raped," and he told her what? Because he was power hungry.
I don't know.
Money hungry.
Yeah.
He's like, "It's all in your head."
But he's a bitch. These are bitch guys. And again, these are bitch guys. Like we're comparing bitch guys.
So there's a lot of bitch guys out there.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yes, there is. There's a lot of bitch guys.
So
out there.
before fixing the women, you have to fix the men.
Yes. Absolutely.
So how do you
That's
fix the
why
men?
he wants a school with only men.
But that's
we
okay.
need to fix the boys.
So what are the values that you would educate or impose on
I
these?
can only talk about what I'm gonna do with my son.
Okay,
However,
perfect.
as a concept of a school, it's better if all the parents get together and talk about it. Moderate.
Moms and dads.
Dads.
Okay. On what? What would be the
For
objective?
boys or girls?
For boys. he's
Boys,
talking.
for boys,
Okay.
for boys.
So girls would be educated by women.
Yeah, that would be great.
So you're back to the old school. Girls
Yeah,
schools
No,
and guys schools.
Old school.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
that was 40 years ago, not even 30 years ago.
I think when they hit like the teenage years, it'd be better. To be honest with you.
So elementary is mixed,
Yeah.
and then high school is boys.
Because like there's like I don't know. Like I don't know if you want to be like all up in elementary school as a man. Like,
I'm asking you. It's
I
your
don't know.
concept world. I'm wondering
I
where
don't
you.
know. I don't know. I don't
Because
think
you
so.
would need these men to be able to interact with women
What do you mean?
eventually.
Yeah, but we have like social media. They can do all of that.
Okay, so just school.
Yeah, just for
and
school.
sports
like, literally
is just
like for which like your work, like the part of like your work. It's not like don't talk to girls
And
for
do
sure.
you believe that they should work only with men?
What do you mean?
So
In
jobs
the
yeah.
workforce? No, because then after that, like you're 18 and over, like you can go into the world as
But
is.
you understood, like someone told
I'm
gave
talking
you
about
the
your training.
rules
Your
from-
training.
So
and
what
your-
are the rules that
So-
they teach you in high school?
Keep your heads up.
Yeah.
Life is not fair. Get used to it.
That's not what they
and,
teach you in high school.
I know this. What I'm
That's
saying.
what they want. You want to be taught.
Oh,
in,
okay.
So what would you teach your son in high school in this old boys club? What would be the values and curriculum for these, except,
At what
regular
age?
math and science, of course, but what else?
At what age? You're talking about like
High school,
high school?
12 to 17.
I don't know. I can't teach them math. I can't teach them math because I'm not too good at math.
No, but meaning you'll have guys
Besides the
like the
science,
basic,
yeah.
basic
Like
math.
school principles?
Yeah, no, because why would you have only boys in school? It's to teach them something specific.
Yes, exactly.
What is it that you want to teach them?
For sure, it would be about camaraderie. One,
Isn't that sports?
yeah.
But
Okay.
it's a part of the school.
Yeah, but I
it's-
mean
it's
that's why
school-
we have
it's school
sports.
spirit. It's
Yeah,
school
sports
spirit.
or chess club or whatever it is.
What else?
Chess
Determination,
What was it?
consistency, all these different things. Like how to fight adversity, because you're gonna like, go through life and you're gonna have to face adversity, and yeah, basically.
And what would be different in a girls' school?
What do you mean?
So you would teach your men this, and what would you expect the women to teach the girls?
I don't know. I'm not a woman.
So you wouldn't even
I don't
navigate in that world.
know.
But you can't
I'm
tell what
literally
to do.
like not a woman. Like, so I don't
No,
know.
I know you're not a woman, but my point being is, if you would have a daughter, it would be just the mom's job and duty to.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like, I mean, there's not much I can like, I'm pretty sure I can bring like valuable information from a male perspective, but for
Like how to
womanhood,
find a good partner, what to
for
look for,
for a
what not to
womanhood,
look
like I
for.
can't tell much to a woman about womanhood. I don't know nothing about that. I'm not trying to join the women.
So you believe that manhood and womanhood is dead right now, or dying?
100%.
Dead? I don't think so.
I think
'cause
it's
we're
dead.
still,
I think it's
dying.
dead.
Let's just say dying.
we're still alive.
I think it's dead
We're
in the
good.
sense. I think it's dead in the sense that like no, there's no manhood. Like there's no brotherhood out there. Like unless you find and you create a brotherhood. There's places where you have brotherhoods, such as like
The army.
mixed martial art gyms. You have that in I don't know, training gyms in general.
Have you done sports in high school?
Absolutely.
Team sports, meaning
Yeah, basketball.
basketball.
Yep.
So that you get that there.
Yeah, you get that there,
Okay.
but like you get that there for like 2 hours.
How
And
many hours?
also, my issue with that is as an adult, brotherhood and blah blah blah. I mean, as an adult, even if you do sports,
It
we're
has
just
to
go,
be- yeah. Okay.
you're just gonna go for the thing because most of the time you're not gonna go after for the drinks or whatever because you gotta go home. You have a life. You have stuff.
But
to
that's
do.
end of your 30s. In
Yeah,
your 20s,
exactly.
not. But we're talking adulthood starting 18. Right? You remember when we used to play soccer? We would
Yeah.
always chill afterwards.
Yeah.
Among the guys, we would even go to strip joints.
Yeah.
Just have a drink and laugh it out. Right? And that was our regular once to twice a week thing, depending on how many
yeah.
times we would do. Then after that, you have responsibilities. I had kids, and then,
You got bath to run and homework to
Exactly.
do.
So, and you have to
No,
wake
they
up
were
early in the
sleeping at
morning
that
and shit
time.
like that. So I don't believe that it's something that should be forever type of thing. There's periods in your growth that it would be required. I 100% agree.
And also I want to add that like when you ask me these questions, it's not questions I thought about before.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
really what I would do if I had to sit down and like really create this, I would look at all the successful boys schools around the world, and I would implement and take from a little bit of all of them in order to create something that would be up to par or better than what they're currently doing. So like I don't have all the answers. but
No,
it's
for
just
sure.
like-
No, I'm just seeing how your mind is thinking because you're a father to a boy.
Yeah,
Right? So these are questions you'll have to answer
Yeah.
and plan ahead
for sure.
regardless because you won't be able, I don't think it exists still, an old boys school here in Montreal.
Not in Montreal.
So
And if there is, probably there's people in front, but like, no, I want to get in too, whatever.
But you
And-
see, I don't know if today in 2024, I would be okay with an all boys school
I will. I don't know
For-
why.
certain reasons.
Like
Why?
what?
We're talking about gay people.
Yeah.
We're talking about
Because the fact that they're going to be...
first of all,
but I'm not saying gay people. I'm just going to say it's probably going to be gay curious. Because what's going to
doesn't exist.
Yes, it does. Of course it
gay.
does. Of course. Gay curious? There's gay
just
people,
gay.
those who are born. And those who are
You're
gay.
not born gay.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I'm not... I don't know.
No, you're not. That's
Okay.
That's
but
out
there's
there.
people that are gay curious, meaning like the same way there's women that are bi curious. That's the politically correct one, right?
What do you mean
curious.
by what is gay curious?
So if a guy sleeps with a guy once,
What do you mean by
is he
sleep?
gay?
What do you
He
mean by
fucks a man.
in his ass?
Where else is he gonna fuck him?
You're gay.
Or he gets a
You're
blowjob.
gay.
Go. We'll go.
You can never come back.
So
you
for
can
you
never
and your
come
book,
back.
so you and your
No,
book,
you can never come back.
Even if
I
you
don't
did it
care.
once and
If
you haven't
you've
done it
never-
again.
If you've never done it and you're heterosexual male and you know that somebody sucked dick or took dick in their ass, you can't come back from
so
that.
all the Greeks were gay way back when,
Yep.
or bisexual actually.
I don't know what they were, but if they were taking dick in the ass, they were gay.
But if they were putting dick in somebody's ass,
Very gay.
I know a guy personally that actually said it made him more man the fact that he fucked a man and he liked it. Not he liked it, the guy that got fucked liked it.
Yeah, well, some people are born with XX chromosomes.
It has nothing to do with that. It has absolutely nothing
Who
to do
cares
with
what
that.
people think? It doesn't
No, but
matter
because
if
the
you're
thing is,
gay.
again,
like,
when
like you can't convince me, all right, that you are
So
not
everybody
gay.
in jail that decides to whatever,
Yes,
they're gay.
100%.
They're not just desperate and horny.
You can jerk off.
It's not the same thing.
I don't care.
That's what they would say.
I don't care. I'm not like that's you're gay.
I'm putting it
Like,
out
this
there.
is
I've
not
never
like-
been with a man,
Yo,
but
this is not like something that's crazy. Like,
But
so
if
do you agree or
bro,
not?
if you put
So
your
if you sleep with once,
I'm African.
no, it's okay.
no, but for real,
It's okay. So you're gay forever.
That's what I understand his point. However, the difference in jail, some of these kids in jail actually they haven't had a girl in their entire life. They got caught at 17 or whatever.
how much percentage of that are the guys actually like having sex in jail? I'm sure you don't know. My
No,
point,
no,
my
we
point is
definitely
like
don't
this
know
is like
that
a
number.
very small percentage of people, but we know by definition of what the
But
word
the one that
homosexual.
So if you
fucked the
kiss a
most
guy,
of
you
the
didn't sleep with a
toughest
guy,
one.
you kissed a guy. What does that make you?
What do you mean by kiss? Like a peck on the lips?
No.
Or a tongue kiss?
You got drunk and you fucking swallowed the guy's face.
That's gay. You're straight up gay.
He's the gay police.
No, I'm not the gay police.
So
I
you
don't-
only did it once,
You're
and
gay.
you sucked so many other women.
Yeah. You know what? Like if you did it,
Like
only
I feel
one-
like after
if you did
100
it
girls
only
and one
once-
guy,
if you did it only once,
Yeah.
all right, that's you can tell people that you're not.
No, you don't
gay,
need to tell.
But in
He
your
knows.
soul and God knows you're gay. All right,
He brought
you're
God
straight
in
up
there.
gay.
what does God have to do with anything?
Well, because
He
you,
brought it
what I'm saying is that you
there.
can lie to other people. Like let's just say you leave and you go to a random bar and then you make out with a guy and you never see this guy again. Nobody was around and nobody knows that this happened. You can pass it off and be like, no, I'm
He
not
said
gay.
cheating, no face, no name. Is it
Exactly.
cheating?
You can get like you can say that you're not gay.
no, but this is
in
not
your
about
soul,
what people
you're
know. We're
gay.
talking about a situation here because
No,
I find
you're
that
gay.
fascinating.
You're gay. You're gay. You're gay.
So if a girl takes money once for sex, she's a hooker for life?
She's not a hooker for life, but she's a hoe. She's nasty. She's no. That's not my type of woman. No.
No, I get that
You're
part.
wildin', you're
but you
wildin'.
wouldn't
You're-
even be able to tell.
What do you mean?
If she doesn't tell you, you
That's
wouldn't know.
what he's saying is between you
And God.
And God, that's what I mean. Like you can lie to me. I don't care if you lie to me. What I'm saying is that like at the end of the day, you are gay and you are a whore. Like that's all it is. Like it's all good. It's just not for me. Like I don't have to be gay and I don't have to be a
This
whore.
guy-
I swear to God, he's like, so he's worse than you.
No, exactly.
No, but there's nothing to be worse about. It's just you're
No,
trying
no,
to tell
yeah,
me.
it's worse.
You're
It's
trying
worse.
to tell me that like a guy that fucked the guy in the ass one time might not be gay. Like yes, dog, you're gay.
My
You're
guy.
gay. Like you're just gay, and it's okay. You can do whatever. Actually, it's not okay. It's actually pretty nasty. But hey, whatever.
So you're against
What? Anal sex between men? Yes. Yes.
and
Fucking-
anal sex with a man and a girl is okay.
Whatever floats your boat.
You see, don't you find
Double
that
standards, yes.
Yeah,
I'll
okay, so
accept
we
it.
agree.
Yeah, for sure.
because the thing is for the gay community, and again, I'll stick to the L.
B.
No, we're gonna all put them
GB.
together.
No,
We're
that's
all
not
gonna
fair.
put them together.
No,
We're
no,
all
no,
gonna put them
they do
together.
not belong together.
If you go
LBG.
to, if
They
you go,
do not
no,
belong
if you're
together.
a part, if you have a flag and if you bang that flag,
No,
the
there's
same way
millions of
Bloods and
flags.
Crips and stuff like that.
They're
Whatever.
different gangs. They're not gangs. They're not all together.
It's a coalition.
No.
It's a coalition of people.
There's even a straight flag. That means we're part of it too.
The straight flag?
Yeah.
I'm not a part of that flag.
Yeah,
I don't
but
even know what it looks like.
It doesn't matter. There's even a pedophile flag.
Okay, so
Really?
keep going.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. So let me just. The reason why I need to separate that so it's
BLGB.
lesbian, gays, and bisexuals, those, and then the rest.
Okay.
The reason why I separate them,
Okay.
because one is whatever you're attracted to,
Yes.
and the rest is part of how you identify, how you present yourself and stuff. So it's two different things, first and foremost.
Yes.
Right?
No.
Yeah, it's like a vegetarian and a Nazi.
No.
One
it's like
just
a
doesn't want to eat
vegetarian
meat, and the
a
other one wants to
vegetarian.
kill all the Jews and all the black people.
It's like the ones that eat like no meat and the only ones that eat like eggs and fish.
No, but that's still a diet.
I get it. What I'm
But
saying is that
a trans or a queer has nothing to do with what they want to fuck. It's how they identify. You see what I'm talking about
no,
here?
I get that, but they're all together.
No, but they're not all together by choice.
There's no LGB.
There was.
That doesn't exist.
There was, and then people jumped on that wagon.
So this is the wagon that we're dealing with.
Yeah, but that
It's
doesn't
no
mean.
longer the LGB. Because if the LGB wanted that,
But
then they
there's a
would
movement
separate.
right now that they're trying to separate everything.
But it's not
So I'm gonna
popular. And it's not.
It's
and
actually,
it-
you would
It's
be
getting
surprised.
bigger.
Yeah,
It's
it's
Okay,
more,
cool.
a lot
But
in the
I-
States.
because
haven't
there's so
se-
much thing because now
Okay,
it's
keep
plus
going,
plus.
keep going, keep going,
No,
keep
because
going.
you
Where
have
we're
to understand that
Let's separate
originally
them.
they keep on adding to that flag,
Yes,
and then there's
definitely.
people are like, "Yo, your trauma and your struggle is not mine."
I get it.
Being gay, we could be here, we could be 20 people, you wouldn't be able to see and tell who's gay or not.
Yeah.
But somebody that is a drag queen, queer, or somebody that identifies
Yes.
as a fucking plant,
Yes.
you would be able to.
Yes, okay.
That's what I'm trying to
All right. So
separate.
let's
here.
separate. for the
So
fun
and
of
it's
it.
separate. It's for like those people that, and I don't know if you call them kinks or preferences, like girls, like white girls that only date black men.
Disgusting.
Yeah, okay, it's okay, it's okay. We all have a type.
That's
Like,
fine. I just stated my opinion.
Yeah,
You wanna say it was
I love
disgusting.
your opinion, but again, so what was the point of all this now?
I don't know anymore.
We're separating the
No,
LGB.
I'm separating them both because
Yes,
the
we're
fact.
talking about when do you become gay? I guess.
No, because I don't think it's important. When you say it's gay or not gay, you can't even tell if he's gay or not, or lesbian or not, or bisexual or not.
That's what I mean.
They have to
it's with you
verbalize
and God.
it.
That's
Yeah,
what
but
I mean.
I don't know what God has to do with anything here.
Well, because you asked me, you asked
So the
me.
atheist is where in this situation?
The atheist is probably doing some wild shit. He's probably doing some
How,
nasty
based
shit.
on what?
I don't know. Just based on like
No
you,
belief.
you haven't. What is an
atheists would be
atheist? Like,
probably doing science. That's what they would be doing.
or some real freaky shit to little
Why?
kids.
How do you
Who
do a
cares?
correlation with atheists not believing
So
in God?
how do you put a correlation between atheists and science?
Because science, the way they see science is there's no proof that God exists.
Mm-hmm.
That's how atheism started. Because scientifically speaking, whatever was
So
written in
they're
the
from
Bible.
the Church of Science. They believe in science. They believe in
It's not-
something.
but science
Us
is
as
not a
humans-
belief.
But
Science
as
is a
humans,
method.
As humans, we are biologically programmed to believe in
That
something.
is so not true.
Yes, it is.
That is so
you're
not
gonna
true.
worship something.
Not
you're
really.
gonna worship something.
Not really.
Yes, everybody worships something.
Now, but not
Anytime.
before.
How?
So when humanity, the caveman and all that, they didn't know. They just feared what they didn't understand.
They were worshiping things,
They didn't worship. They became worshiping because they were afraid of it.
but they were still
Lightning.
worshiping.
God of lightning.
Absolutely,
it's
but they
gonna
were
kill me.
worshiping. We're biological programmed
No, it's
to
out
worship.
of ignorance.
No, but we're biologically programmed. I'll send you a whole academic study. I did a paper on this, so I know.
No, I get what you're saying, but
we're biologically programmed to.
But we
worship.
evolved to that. We weren't born like that. That's what I'm trying to say.
We
If you put somebody born in an island and there's nothing,
Yeah.
he's not going to wake up and start worshiping things.
He's
he
gonna
won't.
worship something.
He won't. If you give him a book of science and you educate, I'll give you a better example. You bring a kid on an island, so he cannot be influenced by TV or any church or any biblical, and you just teach him science, whatever it is, water, how to cook and stuff like that. He won't want necessarily, naturally speaking. He could, but he won't naturally go all of a sudden, what is God?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not talking about God. I'm talking about worship. You will worship something. You'll worship, I don't know, the fishes that come every Wednesday, not Wednesday, but like 3 sundowns because you're on an island and you can't tell. Or like when they had Castaway, his little ball was like his
What? It was his friend.
It was his friend. Like it was.
He
a
didn't
thing.
worship his friend.
But
He's my
he-
friend. I don't worship him.
No. But when he died, he was going crazy. It was like a form
was going
of worship.
crazy.
It was a form of worship. Like
No, it was
we're gonna,
him trying to control reality. That's what worship comes from. That's exactly it. Out of fear, out of not being able to explain something. This is what I mean. Now, again, I'm not shitting on religions or whatever. Do what you got to do. Believe on whatever you want to believe. But the human is our nature is to rationalize things.
Okay.
And to explain things. And if we cannot explain it, we have tendency of explaining it by something out of our control.
Yeah.
And that's where God came from. They always said science without God would be crazy and God without science would just be blind in that sense because you would just believe and not ask questions type of thing. Science is not a religion. Science is a method to explain things we do not
To
understand.
some people, it's a religion.
How? What are they worshiping?
Well, because check the science, check this.
No, but check the science because check the proof.
Just because some weird scientists say something, everybody wants to go follow suit. This is like
No, but with the scientific
they're
method,
worshiping
that
the
does
science.
not-
Like,
that-
this is what they based their whole thing on when they locked us up on COVID. Don't ask questions, just trust the science.
Wait, now you're mixing two things now here. No, wait. So they use the science.
Yes.
Science is a tool.
Yes.
It's like a gun. You can protect yourself, you can kill people with it. Is it the gun's fault?
No.
Okay, so science is not to blame for the COVID
I'm not
thing.
blaming science.
Good example.
Government used science to put fear into people.
And I said that people believe in science that way.
Yeah, but science is not partial. It's facts. There's no black and white.
No,
There's
not anymore.
There's no room for
Not under
interpretation.
Trudeau administration.
Yeah, but that's not science. That's the government.
Well, that's what they say is science. So now, like, we have to play with the proper words.
Again, that would
back
be
to
like
the-
me saying that Christianity is pedophiles. That's not true.
That's not true. It's not even true. It's not a true statement.
But there is priests that are pedophiles.
Yes,
But Christianity is not pedophiles.
absolutely not.
So science and governments are two different things. The government used science as a
Yes.
method to explain their lie.
I get science like as a
Flat earther used science to
Yes.
prove that Earth is flat.
There you go.
But it's not real science.
So science is,
Real.
I don't know, is it?
Yeah, because science is very
Well,
clear.
if you ask Trudeau and you compare to what
but
he's
what does
saying,
Trudeau have to do? He's not even a
no,
scientist.
what I'm saying is that they use the science in order to convince the population.
It's like the gun owner
Yes.
that killed.
Yeah,
and
he used science
But
for
the-
that.
but the gun is
then
not
after
to
that, you have
blame.
the flat earthers that are using science for this. Now,
No,
who
they're
dictates-
using a
why does
statement
science even hold that much power if
because it's
being,
the truth.
But it's not the truth, clearly, because Trudeau's not using it for the truth, and
No,
the
no,
flat
no, no, no,
earthers
no,
aren't
no.
using
But
it
even
for the
if
truth.
you have the truth, you can modify the truth.
That's the whole point of like what,
What do
they're
you mean?
doing with religion.
Wait, it's like, okay, the truth is you have an orange jacket right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If I decide to say that I saw with my eyes and it was purple,
Yeah.
is that scientifically true?
No.
But I'm using what I saw as science.
Yes.
So I'm just inventing something.
You're just lying.
Exactly, like the government did.
Yes.
So it has nothing to do with science.
No.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And I get it. If you're using science correctly, the same way if you're using religion correctly, it's fine. I don't have a problem with
No,
that.
but pure science, you cannot. One apple is one apple.
Pure religion is going to be as pure science.
No, it's not.
Why not?
What is a religion based on?
It's based on the teachings of humanity. Of
Of humanity?
Of humanity, yeah.
Okay, so pick a religion. Let's have fun with this. Pick whatever religion you want.
Let's pick Judaism.
Okay, Judaism it is. So a guy went up a mountain and saw a burning bush and gave him 10 commandments.
Yeah.
What kind of crack was he smoking?
I don't know.
So how can you prove that actually happened?
I don't know.
Wait, what do you mean you don't know?
Yeah.
Well, because it
Can
was,
you reproduce that experiment? So science,
yeah.
the scientific method that
Yeah.
was developed, because before, I agree with you, science was kind of a shit show.
I don't.
Because it was
they don't
theories.
even. Science cannot explain the pyramids.
What do you mean?
How did they make the pyramids?
Because they can't explain it, that means science is not
no,
right.
what I'm saying is that you're trying to tell
But
me.
does science
no,
say
you're
they
talking
can
about the
prove it?
burning bush
So science, to prove your point,
Yeah.
science does not say they know how
so they
the
don't
pyramids
know.
were made.
So they don't know how Moses got those tablets.
But neither do you.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Even religion
Science-
doesn't. Religion just says because we say so.
yeah, exactly.
But that's not.
Because
not proof.
because of how oral tradition and how science the way
Chad,
we know
yesterday
it.
I saw a purple unicorn.
Yeah,
What's
That's
her
my
name?
truth.
yeah, but you have cell phones now.
It doesn't matter.
You can
I didn't take a
record that.
picture, but
Before
trust
it was
me,
oral.
Trust me, it's true.
All right,
Would you believe me?
no,
Why?
because you have a phone and you
Okay.
have ways of proving it now.
You have ways of proving, but if I
Yes.
can't prove it, does it mean that doesn't exist?
If you can't prove it,
Yeah,
I won't believe you.
you won't.
No, but if you
But
can
if
get,
I can prove it to you,
if you can get thousands of people to believe you, then it might be real.
so it's a quantity thing.
Sometimes.
So if I can influence enough people,
Yeah.
it becomes the truth.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with being the truth.
No. Clearly, we know that with
See?
history.
But that's exactly my point. And that's where it becomes fucking dangerous.
What?
Because now it's a popularity contest. The
So
truth is not the truth anymore.
Well, science is
it's
not
if
the
I can
science
have many
anymore.
people believing it and becomes the truth.
Well, science is not science anymore, and if you can have enough people
What do you mean
believing,
science is not science anymore?
well, like I just said, Trudeau,
Jump from a building a million times.
Yeah.
Is there one time you're going to fly away?
take the vaccine.
I'm asking
and
you.
you're gonna
No,
be
wait,
cured.
wait. Let's go basic science.
Yes.
Jump from a building.
Yes.
How many times are you going to fly away or bounce from the floor, from the 10th floor?
1,000 out of 1,000.
Because we're biologically programmed to try to save ourselves. I won't even attempt to do that.
No, but let's try it with.
But it's not. That's not
okay.
science.
Let's
That's
try it
just
with
biology.
a rock. Let's go.
It's
Okay,
biology.
let's go with a rock. I
Yes.
throw a rock from a building.
Yes.
From a 10th floor building.
Yes.
How many times is it gonna fly away or bounce to the sky?
Never.
Never. How come?
I don't know.
Can you tell the speed that it's gonna go down?
No.
You can't with the mass and the gravity force.
Oh yeah, like if you
You
know
can't.
your, if you
What's
know
that?
your calculations.
What's that?
Gravity?
No. What's those calculations? That's science.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can calculate.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pure science. Any government in the world can come and tell you that's not true. This is the number. This is that. But
Yeah.
you can actually reproduce it. It's called the scientific method.
Yes.
Okay, so all the way to the Big Bang, to give you an example, we can reproduce all that in a lab, and it
Yeah.
can be observed, reproduced. So it's fact, right? What happened before the Big Bang, we do not know, and we cannot reproduce because until this day, until 2024, we cannot create something from nothing.
Yeah.
But because we don't know how to do it, it doesn't mean nothing happened. We just don't know.
Exactly.
Basic philosophy says we do not know what we do not know,
Yeah.
right? It's
Yes,
logical. I can't tell
absolutely.
you what I don't know,
Yes.
but we discover new things. We thought the earth was flat.
Yeah.
Now we know the earth is round, right? There's no chance in a million years that in 20 years, somebody's going to come and say, hey, the earth is a rectangle finally. We fucked up because we have the scientific method today.
Yeah.
So we have to reproduce it and be able to observe it and analyze it
I
multiple
have no
times.
problems with the scientific method. I have a problem with science.
What do you mean?
What I mean is that people use science, the word science,
Yeah, but that's not science.
the same
Using
way-
the word science,
the same
like
way-
using the word God. It's like something bad happens to him and he says it's God that wanted it, Miktub. That's not God. That's people using the word God.
Yes, exactly.
That's not
what
the
I
same
mean.
thing.
Yeah, I was driving drunk and I hit a pole.
It was the alcohol. No, it was you.
No, I get.
You see what I'm saying?
No, I get
like
all
you
of
cannot
that.
play the blame game here. The thing is, you can use the word science, but that's not science.
I get that.
Science is a scientific method that
You can
proves
use
or disproves
you can
something.
use the word God, but sometimes it's not God, just like you said.
But that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
the fact that I used the word God, in God we trust, it was God's plan, it doesn't mean it was true.
fair enough.
Okay, so you saying, the government saying it's science, but we know today, how did we know that the government lied to us? Because scientists proved that what they said was false.
Yeah, and we just seen
Science.
We just seen people die randomly.
It's science.
18-year-olds.
No, because it could have been exceptions as much as it could be the norm. Because in everything in scientific, there is always an exception to a rule.
I'm not fighting against clean science. Like that's.
But
not
that's the
not
thing.
a
So you're
problem.
doing a nuance between clean and bad science. But science, it has no clean. There's just science. The same way the truth. There is no nuances of truth. We're us three here. That's
Yeah.
the truth.
Or maybe what he's trying to say is the interpretation of science.
Okay,
might
so
be the
interpretation
problem.
of science, the beauty about it compared to religion, there is no room for us. We're three people here.
Well, that's not
That's
true
three.
because we've just talked about how the COVID situation.
That's people using the word.
I get it, but
They could have said God decided that. Does that make it religious?
no, but they use science.
Yeah, they use science because it's
So you can use science in a bad way.
Yes,
No, but
you
wait,
can.
I'll tell you how we use science in a bad way often. I would come and say, oh, if you eat onions, it's bad for you. How come? A doctor told me. If I would have said my neighbor, it wouldn't have that much credibility, right?
Yeah.
You can't even go, my doctor told
Yeah,
me.
my doctor told me. Because he is a doctor and he's a man of science and went to school, he has more value in his word, right? Doesn't mean it's true. But if you go to the scientific method and you go and do the research,
Yeah.
you'll see if it's true or not.
Yes.
Regardless of what I said.
Yeah,
And that's what I mean. So
being-
governments have nothing to do with science. They decided to use the word science. But we realize today, Donald Trump, didn't he say to drink bleach?
No, he didn't say to drink bleach.
Okay, inject bleach, whatever it was. It was bleach something, right?
Yeah.
Okay, at one point, didn't he say it was fucking the Russians or the Chinese that did it on purpose and blah, 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 blah?
The Wuhan?
Yeah.
That was
Chinese
it.
virus?
Chinese, yeah.
Yeah, it was Chinese, but they said he did it purposely.
Maybe.
But like everything that we found out so far shows and proves that it was an accident that they tried to hide. Period.
So they purposely...
Hid the information, but we all know it came from Wuhan. It didn't come
that
from the
definitely
aliens.
came from China.
That's what I'm saying. It's like AIDS in the 80s.
Yeah.
You remember when they used to say, where did it come from?
Africa.
Exactly. And then we found out that maybe it came from a laboratory somewhere along the West Coast.
Yeah, for sure.
But you see what I'm saying? That's not science. Those are rumors.
No, I get it, but that falls all into science. That the same way the Catholic Church falls into Christianity, the same way all
Yeah,
these
but you
different
don't,
things.
you don't accuse Christianity.
No, we don't.
For
but that,
pedophiles
but
and
it
shit
still
like that.
falls into the like. The
But it shouldn't.
It shouldn't. No, I'm not saying.
We
that it
agree you
should.
have to separate both.
Yeah, for sure.
If one black dude robs me, not all black people are robbers.
No, I get that.
Come on. You know what I mean. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like one
But you're
Arab-
gonna be cautious when you walk around a group of black guys after.
I'll be cautious with any group of people.
No, what I'm saying is
True.
that if you get robbed by a black guy,
Yeah.
let's just say your first experience of getting robbed is by a black guy. The next time you see a group of black guys, you're gonna be cautious.
Okay, and if your first experience was from a redhead, what happens then?
From a redhead.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Carrot top.
Like
Right?
a carrot top?
Yeah, a redhead. And then all of a sudden, every time you're going to see a redhead in a group, you're going to clinch to
How
your...
many times in your life have you seen a group of redheads?
It doesn't really
There's
matter.
not-
Let's just
first of
say
all-
an Asian. Let's just say I was
Exactly.
trying to go...
Okay, so
a
if I get robbed,
midget.
Chinatown.
A midget.
if I get robbed by a group, like let's just say a Filipinos, right?
Yeah.
The first time I get robbed, the next time I see a group of Filipinos, I'm gonna be paranoid.
Okay,
Yes.
but that's based on fear.
That's
That's
based
not
on
based-
self-preservation.
So every first experience is the norm.
No.
You won't survive very
Then
long.
after that, when
That's when you get paranoid.
No, then after that, I might
That
see.
paranoid suppress survive
Yeah,
sometimes.
imagine.
I might see a group one time and then say, oh, nothing happened. And then I might see 5 groups of Asian guys in a row. And then I'd be like, okay, nothing happened. Maybe it's just those guys. But your initial reaction is going to be like, yo, those are the Asian boys again. I'm about to suit up.
So you have to agree with racism then.
I don't believe in racism. I believe in tribalism. I don't believe in racism.
So what is it that you just described right now? With the Asians.
Self-preservation?
With the Asians. Yeah,
Self-preservation?
whatever. Put nice words to it.
No, it doesn't matter. Just like
So if a
protecting
white
yourself.
man says, oh, if I see black people because I got robbed by one black guy, now I try to avoid them, that's self-preservation.
I'd be like,
It's not
I
racism.
I understand.
It can be self-preservation in the sense
I don't think
where,
it's racism. I
in
really
the
don't think it's
sense where
racism.
you actually be like, you know what? I don't know, so let me just cross the road and go on the other side and keep walking.
I don't think it's racism. I don't.
So when you had your issue at your school,
Yeah.
was it based on race?
No.
It was based on what?
It was based on me. First of all, the only reason why I spoke to the media about that was because I was pissed off because I knew that there was guys grooming little girls. So like they would catch them when they were like in Sec 4, Sec 5, and then when they would leave the school, they would date them. I know that there's men that
There was an incident like that in my daughter's school.
there was men at my school that were shipped from other schools back to the school that I was at because they had affairs with other students, and they were harassing me about a music video when I was with my girlfriend.
So
That's
why do
I
you
was
think
pissed.
why did they pick you though? Why do you think?
I don't know. I have no clue. Just because I'm like, I don't.
Is there a
fit-
chance because you're black?
There is for sure. There's a chance.
So would that be called racism?
No, because it's just like
Or maybe
Because-
you don't fit the...
I don't fit the mold of being a teacher. Period. That's the thing. Like I don't fit that mold. So already, even if I was white, like let's just say I had like if I was lighter than what I am today, then I would still not fit the mold of the average teacher.
So if I don't hire black people because I find them disgusting,
Yeah.
that's not racism.
No, that's you not wanting to hire black people.
So what is racism?
I just told you I don't believe in racism.
Okay,
I believe in
but-
tribalism.
no,
I
but-
believe you want humans wanting to be with their tribe. That's another thing that
No,
we're
but
biologically
that's true.
programmed for.
That's true because you have tendency of associating to the people that look like you.
Absolutely.
That's normal.
The
100%.
term-
But that's what I mean. That's normal.
But now it's
scientific
the
term is
opposite.
in-group
Tribalism is
preference.
unity,
Yes.
right? Now racism is pushing away a tribe
Yeah. Why would you want that though?
because you fear them.
Exactly. Why
Like
would
if
you?
black
Why would you
people-
accept somebody
if
that
black
you fear?
people would be afraid of white people
Yes.
because of what they did
Yes.
800 years ago.
Yes.
And now that
100. 100.
It's 100 years ago for 800 years. Okay, yeah. And yeah, I'm tired a bit. Okay, and then 100 years later, like
Yeah.
we're all, you know,
Sure.
somewhat moved along,
Yeah.
but you still have that fear in you.
Yeah.
You don't consider, because racism by definition is the fear or avoidance of a race,
Yeah.
right?
Whatever that means.
No, but it means I see it often. Some people won't, let's just say, accept Indians in their house,
Yeah.
like their buildings,
Yeah.
because they smell the spices, whatever it
Yeah.
is. You don't consider that racism.
No.
Okay, so you just decided that the word did not exist.
No, what I'm telling you is that I understand that there's tribalism. When, let's just say a Quebecer de souche
Yeah.
doesn't want Indians because it smells crazy,
Yeah.
right? They're not used to that smell. It's like,
But what do you call that?
what do you mean?
That's not tribalism.
Yeah, it is. You don't want that person a part
No,
of your tribe.
tribalism is I want only people that look like me.
Exactly. I don't want that. How could you have a tribe of people that you want around you if you can't even say I don't want that type of person
Yeah,
around
but-
me? It's like
Wait. But in this example, what I meant by that, so that white person doesn't want Indians because of the spices.
Yes.
But he wouldn't mind Portuguese.
Yes.
It's not him. It's not his tribe. But it's okay.
yeah, because there's an affinity. There's something that they don't
Whatever
want.
it is, or black people, let's just say, go.
Yeah,
He wants
there's,
black
there's
people.
There's something that allows them to be acceptant of the their le locataire.
Yeah.
Right? I'll give you an example. My cousin had Adolf Hitler posters in his room. He's a straight up Nazi. Doesn't like black people. Doesn't like Native Indians. People.
Your cousin, is he white or black?
He's white. All
Okay.
right. He loved me.
I had to ask.
He loved me. He loved my mom. So at the end of the day, because we're family, so that's why I know tribalism.
So he's not racist.
He thinks he's racist. He
But what
thinks
is he?
he's
What do you
racist.
think he is?
I think he's like an ideologue, like
Yeah.
believes in ideology. But I don't think he's a racist. No, I don't think that word exists. The same way I don't think a bunch of words don't exist.
So when Hitler wanted to kill
homophobic,
all the
I don't
Jews-
I don't think like homophobic is a real word.
Well, you're kind of homophobic.
I'm not. At
You
all.
find it disgusting and you hate it.
Why would I think it's magical?
No,
Do you think
but
you're a heterosexual male?
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever had sex with a man?
No.
Why not?
Dude, I'm not attracted to
That's
that.
it.
Exactly. Like,
But he's not attracted. It doesn't mean he finds it disgusting.
do you think it's a wonderful thing to see?
No, but you see now you see what you're doing right now.
No, I'm not
So
doing
you're giving him
anything.
two options. No. There's
Okay,
not-
but what do you think about it? What do you think about
He
two
could
men
not
having
care
sex?
about it.
No, like I'm talking about the aesthetics and how it
no,
makes you
but he
feel.
could not care about it.
No, what I'm
Each their own would be the proper
I
phrase.
won't even look two dogs fucking. So imagine
Yeah,
two
exactly.
like
That has nothing to do with it.
No, but what? Why don't you want to look at two dogs fucking?
because I'm not attracted.
He doesn't
like,
find it appealing.
Exactly.
Okay.
I used disgusting
Yeah,
instead
but
of
disgusting
appealing.
and not appealing are two different things.
No,
It's like
not
seeing a girl that's not pretty.
appe-
You're not my taste, and you're disgusting are two different
You're
things.
ugly.
No,
It's
but
just-
yeah, that's
it's
it. But
it's
disgusting.
It's an adjective.
Yeah, but
Whatever.
it's an extreme adjective.
Whatever.
It's like saying, I don't care of you and I hate you. Two different things.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't care about you.
No, but it's okay. I don't care about you. Like you're here or not here.
Yeah,
It doesn't change
I get
anything
it, but what
in my
I'm-
life. But I hate you and I wish you're dead.
Yeah. But no, I'm not homophobic, but I just know that like it's not a good thing. And it's not like when I look at two men kissing or two men having sex, I don't think it's particularly
So
appealing.
So a gay could say that to about a straight couple.
I don't care what they say because at the end of the day, they're not populating the earth. They're not helping this human situation. So
Let's
I don't
back
care
to
what they say.
start.
Well, they're okay, but okay.
I don't care. Like you're having butt sex with other men, and like, what do you want me to like? What are we even talking about? Like, you care about like what my opinion of what you're doing with another man? I think it's disgusting. What do you mean? I would never want to kiss another man on make out with
But
another
each their own.
man.
But that's okay. I'm not debating
c'est comme, c'est
your
pas-
straightness. I'm not debating that.
No, it's not even that. It's just like let's be real. Like it's not the greatest thing you could look at.
So you see, I'll give you an example. I'm a very straight man. I'm a lesbian, by definition.
Bullshit.
I love women. Okay. The
a
thing,
lesbian?
yeah, that's what I usually like. That's how much I love them. Okay.
All right.
The thing is, I had this situation where I was down south, and I was with my kids.
Yeah.
And we were at a pool, and there was this gay couple.
Yeah.
They started making out and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I went and approached them. And I was like, guys, it's not the place to do this. They thought I was being a homophobe. But I told them, I would have said this to a straight couple too. There's kids here.
Yeah.
I don't care what you guys do. Just don't do it in front of my kids. It's not because you're gay. It's not because it was like, what, I wouldn't do this for any, like even a straight couple.
Yeah.
It's not their place or be.
And probably people around you were like happy that you went and talked to them.
No, but I went discreetly. It's not like I made a scene, but they were like, oh, but why? Is it because we're gay? I'm like, calm down. It's like when, sometimes the black community, sadly, you tell them
Sometimes.
something. Is it because I'm black? No.
That's like their first, most people, that's their first reaction.
Yeah, but sadly today, because now they're triggered. It's not their fault, really. It's years and years.
It is their fault.
Okay.
It is their fault.
If you don't want
Yes,
to
it
is their
change,
fault.
Yeah,
in
if you don't
in
want to
that
change,
sense,
I get that positive thing, and I understand, but I still have to, like, even me to this day.
Like we got people coming in from Air Canada talking about like, Quebec is so racist. Like your ancestors came here through Air Canada. Relax.
No, but they're not. Canadians are not racist. They're ignorant.
No,
but
but
they're
that's
not
what I'm
racist.
talking. Like you're talking about black people when
Yeah.
they say like the racist thing, right? It's like nobody asked you to come here.
No, but I just find it okay. But even the whole black thing or whatever, even
yeah,
the
keep going,
Arabs,
keep
the
going,
Muslims,
sorry.
I'm like, they accepted you guys here.
Yeah,
just shut the fuck up.
Like, I'm like, if
That's
they
how I
were
feel.
racist, they would have just not accepted you.
exactly.
Like you coming from Morocco, Algeria, they knew what religion you were coming from. It's not like they didn't know. So all of a sudden, they're like, yeah, come. But let us be racist towards you people. Makes no sense.
Absolutely.
And that I have to understand, and I agree. Now, victimization is a very big thing lately, right? Everybody's a fucking victim.
Bitch assness.
Bitch assness.
I love it.
It's a bitch assness.
Bitch
yo.
assness.
It's true. It's true. It really is.
So what's the remedy to this bitch assness? Male schools and what else?
No, not all male schools. Because like, listen, I have to think about that idea for sure. I have to think about that idea.
But would be like, you're a teacher, you see these kids.
Yeah.
They're super sensitive.
But I
let's be
definitely
honest.
think like there should be a more strong male presence.
I feel like bullying should be back.
Not like weak male presence.
Some people believe that.
Yeah, I believe that bullying should come back.
I'm for it. I'm not against it.
Yeah. I feel like bullying built character.
And it
Either way,
And survival of the fittest.
Yes.
Like it's natural selection
Yeah.
at this point.
Well-
Because I feel like not everybody deserves to be alpha type of thing, right? But at least we'll agree that you're gonna be a follower and he's gonna be the leader, and like everybody's gonna know their roles instead of everybody
Except Honey.
nowadays. Come again?
except honey.
Yeah. And because a lot of people now they're like, oh, we're all alphas. No, you're not.
No,
you're not.
no.
who's no.
No, but this new generation is like, I deserve, you deserve, but you didn't do shit.
Yeah, but like nobody cares about what they're saying.
Well, they have participation medals.
Exactly. Nobody cares. Like they're gonna get in the real world and they're gonna face real competitions from like the global scene, and they're gonna see that nobody cares.
But that's where I'm worried about because I feel like
but
now.
those one are the Sims that you're talking about
Yeah.
that pay for our OnlyFans. The
The
one that I
Sims?
just
Oh, don't get me started on the Sims. The
They
Sims are
gave up
terrible.
on live, meaning like I will never be there, I will never have that or whatever. Like my daughter, she's 5, and I'm brainwashing her right now. Like
Don't use that word.
Yeah, keep using it.
just to make sure, like be like, yo, I give her, what's your name? Blah blah blah. You're strong. You know why? Because it's your last name. Like, I'm trying.
So you're creating a feminist.
no feminist. Why
Feminists
do you
are
mean a
terrible.
feminist?
Because now she's gonna come, and then the guy's gonna come like,
I'm
oh, let me-
feminist. That's
like
another-
I am who I am. I am this, blah blah blah. blah.
However,
You're
if-
the one who's gonna teach her how to be a girl. Don't.
no,
Don't. Don't.
no.
Don't.
But what I'm and one of this is good. She's 5. One of my biggest issues right now is to like, and we already had that conversation. I want her to be able to bring me a man before she slept with him. Before she sleeps with her.
Okay, wait, but oh wow. All right.
But we can continue.
That's deep. No, but wait. When you say bring a man, how old is she? Like her first boyfriend?
First of all, I want her to stay the way she is for as long as
Why
she
are
can.
you all of a sudden shy with words? You want her a virgin? Okay, I got it.
As long as she can. I'm not saying like she has
So
to.
you think she should marry virgin?
I don't think it's
Yes. You want that.
I
Trust
believe.
me.
Okay, there's
want that?
dream and there's reality.
No, you
like,
want that.
there's
Okay,
two-
so if you would be able to dream, you would want you don't have a girl, but a girl to marry a virgin.
marry virgin and most likely a virgin guy.
So if you would meet a girl a virgin,
huh?
if you would have met a girl a virgin, because I'm pretty much sure you met a couple of virgins.
Yeah,
when
a
you were-
couple, and I
Where are
stopped.
they now?
They are virgin. That's what I say. I'd rather you bring me the guy before
What is that going to change?
So I can vet him because I'm going to be like.
So you think you would be a good?
That's what I say. That's my big issue right now.
So how are you going to teach your son here? You're
What?
going to tell him to bring the girl before he.
No, if I had a boy, the rule would be different.
The way I feel about my son is that like all these babies getting made right now is just for my son to pick out of, for real. That's it.
But to pick out to what? Do you believe in
whatever he
marriage? To
wants.
being with one girl in his
For
entire
whatever he
life?
wants.
Or you're thinking about seeding the planet?
It depends. It depends.
Feeding the planet. 40,
No, because I want to hear it from him.
No,
40
so
is the number.
my son, all I wish for him is to just get the women that will keep him strong in his life. That's it.
At the same time or one after the other?
Whatever it is he wants, he's gonna be able to have any girl he wants, just like I was able
No,
to.
but what are the values that you're going to educate your kids? Is it being faithful or being territorial?
The truth.
What is the truth?
Well, the truth is, you want to populate. That's one. 2, you want to be able to generate as much money as you can. 3,
So populate would mean impregnate many people at the same time.
whatever. If he's
And make money.
if he's able, if
to
he's
provide
able,
to those baby moms.
I will strongly
Like-
suggest my son have of his first girlfriend, to have kids with his first girlfriend as much as possible and have as many babies as possible and try to keep
His
their
first
bond.
girlfriend.
If he could, ideally.
What age are we talking about here?
Doesn't matter, 15, 16, whatever age he
So
he
to be a
wants.
baby, to be a dad at 15, 16.
No, that's not what I said.
Okay.
He can be with the girl since he's 15, 14, like, and so he can keep
High
the same.
school sweetheart.
So
High
that
school
means they
sweetheart.
can start very early and procreate as much as they possibly can. That I'm for it. If it's with multiple women, I'll still be for it. It doesn't really matter to me. That's like definitely one thing I'm gonna tell him about.
So does your girlfriend know these philosophies that you have?
Yeah, absolutely. She always tells my son to not bring any hoes around, and then I reply by
How old
bringing them
is
all
he?
around. 2 years old. She's trying to brainwash my son to tell him not to bring the hoes around, but I know that the hoes are gonna
What
come
is a
around.
hoe?
A hoe is one
At
of
2 years old? She has
the
multiple
future.
bottles?
no. Like she's talking about later. Like
But
later.
what is a
The
kid
same
you-
way he's trying to tell his daughter, like, you know, what's your last name? You're beautiful. You're powerful. All these different things. She's trying to put these mantras into my son's head, and it's okay. Like don't bring the hose. I get it. But if you gotta bring the hose, bring the hose. You get what I'm saying? Run through the hose. If that's what you feel like you need to do at that time, it's not good. It's not, you know, the godly
But these
thing.
girls are somebody else's daughter.
But
Yeah,
I didn't
my job to make sure that she doesn't become one of them.
because they won't be able to resist my son. That's for sure. It's not gonna happen.
Sounds like a Diddy party.
I'm not bringing him to jail either. So regardless, all I have to say is that like I just hope that he's able to have his fun with it. Not his fun with it. He's able to build with what the powers that he's gonna have.
With great power comes great
Exactly.
responsibility.
Bingo.
Spider-Man.
So you're
Parker.
saying to your daughter that she has to bring the boy to you before.
I haven't started yet.
No, but that would be your ideal
Yeah.
plan.
The only reason why I'm saying that just to vet the guy. I'm like,
But you think you have enough information with this new generation to be able to vet them properly?
that's why I have my friends around. I'm maybe a retired fuckboy. However, I still have my friend around. They will gonna be like, yo, how did you do that part? Because you're gonna be a little bit ahead of me.
A lot ahead, yes. My
There
daughter's
you go.
16.
There you go.
My son is 14. So yeah, I'll be
Like,
ahead
there's
on-
something that I know for sure. I don't shy asking questions to my friend.
So do you?
for sure.
So would you be okay? Would you be one of those parents that would be open talking sexuality with your kids?
What do you mean open?
Well, if you're gonna vet them and you don't want her to pop her cherry before she tells you, so
Yeah.
that means you have to have that conversation.
Not in detail.
What do you mean? Like you can't have it both ways, buddy.
What do you mean the conversation?
The conversation. Are you gonna tell her what it takes to please a man?
No.
But you're a man. Who's gonna teach her that?
Her boyfriend.
Yeah, we're all
Her
different.
new daddy.
So how's that gonna
God
work?
damn.
Yeah, I figure when I get there.
No, but that's the crazy part though. That's the crazy part. We as parents we never know, you know.
No, but at one point, if I can give you my little bit of expertise,
sure.
is the thing is you do the best you can
Exactly.
by example. And again, I don't like to over talk. I don't talk too much sexuality with my kids, but I show them by example, and we have communications on values, principles, and stuff like that. But at one point, and this is the reality that I'm facing right now, eventually. She's only 16, so she's still young. But the problem with my daughter is she looks 21. She looks like a really nice 21. And that's something I didn't want to accept until we went on vacation. And then I'm like, okay. And my daughter doesn't like traveling with me.
The last one?
Yeah, because every time a guy looks, I know automatically because I've been one of those. So every time we go in a public or on a beach, I just spot them. I just look because I know they're going to raise their head eventually. And I understand. But at one point, I realized that I can, they tell you, you can control your sail, but you can't control the wind.
Yeah.
At one point, you have to let go.
Yeah, for sure.
You just have to hope for the best. And if you fucked up, well, you fucked up at this point.
All you can do is all you can do.
That's what I'm saying. So at the end, like I have deep conversations.
And all you can do is enough.
Oh my God.
Well, it's not enough. Some people just are bad at it. Again, some people just, there's the reason why there's so many people with different types of values. Let's just say.
The hoes. The hoes.
I'm trying to keep it.
The hoes and the whores and all of those. See, that's what happens. The fathers weren't around.
Yeah, it's probably that. I was very present in my kid's life.
And that's
So
what
let's
I'm
start
like.
with that.
I'm going to be very present.
Yeah,
I'm
there
gonna,
you go.
No,
like
you
I
won't.
said,
You're going to be working a
there's-
lot.
like there's-
No.
We had this conversation.
I'll
That's
be
why I had
present.
beef with you last time.
I will be present.
Society wouldn't men. Sorry about this. Not society. Men wouldn't value good women if it wasn't for the hoes and the whores. You know what I mean? You always need a contrast. There's always going to be some hoes and there's always
I
going to be
can't
some
even.
good girls.
There's nothing that I can say.
Because it's the truth. It's just the truth.
No, but
That's
because
it.
I can't even understand what's the difference between both.
What do you mean?
So what's the difference between a good girl
And a whole.
and a hoe?
What do you mean by that?
Because I know you're gonna go on two extremes.
No,
right?
we're gonna like keep it in the middle.
Okay, so let's go in the middle. What's
Yes.
what's an average good girl? What does she like a virgin? No, let's be honest.
Well, that would be the ideal.
Yeah, but when you're 17, 18, we're talking today,
Yeah, I get it.
right? Today.
Yeah, today.
Okay.
If she's 37 and virgin, there's something wrong with her.
First-
Like
of
that would
all-
scare the shit out of me
first of all-
more.
Yeah.
Like
First of all, if we're
37 and
talking
virgin.
about,
I
okay,
would've
so
been
wait,
like-
I'm 37, you're
45.
45.
39.
So you know that like around our age, like in our
Yeah.
whole sphere, the women are trash.
Whole sphere.
Most of them are trash.
They're not trash.
Most of them are super trash. They're filled with sugar and inflammation, and they're fucking always miserable. It's terrible, right?
I can see the cancellation.
So now what we're gonna do?
Oh, just now? I've been thinking like 2 hours ago.
So
Because I've
now,
been thinking, what kind of clips am I gonna put?
so now what we're gonna do? What we're gonna do is we're gonna take our age divided by 2 and add 7.
Yes.
Yes, we know
All
the
right.
rules.
We know the
yeah.
math.
So perfect. Now we're in a category where it's starting to make sense, right? So if you're like you should be in like what? You should
Let's
be
just
in
say
like,
40.
32.
No, okay.
So that's
40.
27.
27, right?
Mm-hmm.
You should be in the 28s, 30.
No, I'm in 34.
Okay, 34.
I'm
right?
45, buddy.
So if a girl's 34 and she tells you like, yeah, I slept with like 30 guys in my life, like she's toast.
Do you ask that question?
Depends.
Depends on what. Your whore meter?
Yeah, like if I feel like yo, she's a little bit of a whore, I might ask.
How can you determine that? Because
like
she's
they
sucking
do-
your dick a certain type of way?
No, because they behave a certain way. It's like a different way of behaving.
So why would you entertain that?
What do you mean?
If you
You
find her...
might, you might entertain that for the fun of it.
So like, let's
So
just
why
say-
would you care if
so
she
let's
slept
just
with
say-
100 people or not?
So let's just say I meet somebody,
Yes.
right? And like I start talking to her,
Mm-hmm.
we
start
go
dating.
out, and like her mannerism, how she talks, how she is. I might ask if I suspect.
Okay.
Right?
You actually think she would tell you the truth?
No, I assume that she's not gonna tell me.
Okay,
the
so
truth.
how are you going to determine?
Well, then I'm just gonna go with my instincts because if I feel she's lying to me, because I'm gonna ask questions.
Do you know your number?
No, I don't even remember.
But
I
do you
lost
have an
count.
idea where?
I have an idea.
Okay. Just.
I have an idea. Yeah.
Okay, that's
sure.
all. You know your idea?
Nope.
You don't even know what kind of ballpark we're talking about here?
I mean,
Give or take about, let's just say 10 up or down.
of course.
Okay. Okay, that's all. That's all I
Yeah.
wanted to know.
So and you
Really? 10?
you can tell
2? I
That's
don't know.
cute.
you can tell when somebody's being honest and when they're not being honest.
No, but meaning that
And like throughout the relationship, you're gonna see because there's only for so much time can somebody hide their true self.
but let's just say you like that true self.
Yeah.
And then everything goes well.
What do you mean? Like I like her. She's
You
cool.
like her, your values align.
And then she tells me she was like an escort.
No,
actor?
she doesn't tell you. And then the numbers just don't add up.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
The
stop
way
talking
she
to her?
twisted,
Yeah.
it's like, nah, I'm not
Yeah.
number 5.
Really?
See ya. That's exactly what's gonna happen. See ya.
Really?
Yeah, of course. Why am I gonna stick around? You're a whore. You're a hoe. Like, I'm not sticking around. Like, what are you talking about? No.
Yo, you gotta put like explicit content in this one.
I think the pod's gonna be called "She's a Hoe."
We're just gonna go. We're gonna make our first Rumble podcast. There you go. We're just gonna put it on
I know,
Rumble. I'm just kidding.
I like these conversations, but you go on so many extremes. I have to be overreactive to bring you back to the center.
No, but it's true.
Because you're
Like,
so into the
Even
extremes.
me, I found it.
no,
Yeah.
but if a girl tells me, like, let's just say we've been dating for like 5
And
months.
like, if she sucks your dick too well, you're gonna
Yeah.
start asking questions.
no,
You're just gonna say she's a natural.
maybe she might be a natural. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, that's not what I'm talking
watch
about.
YouTube
I'm talking
videos.
about how a person is. It's like when you mentioned the white girls that like only black guys.
Yeah.
You can tell, like, these women, you know,
What
these
about
white
No,
girls.
some of them are very discreet. They don't all have the.
Then it
bunch-
means they had like one boyfriend. I'm talking about the whole ones. That
Yeah,
like
but
only
when
like
you see
black
the
guys.
whole
We'll
ones,
see-
you can't really tell. It's not like they're certified
There
halal.
is, there is,
Like-
there is. There's girls that are gonna go. And
No,
they're gonna,
some you can tell. I
That's
agree.
what- that's
I
what I
agree.
mean.
But you're going on to the extreme. There's people. I know their true stories.
Yes.
But the way they walk in society,
Yeah.
wow, it's impressive. Like they deserve Oscars.
I get that, but you can only
Really?
keep
Oh,
you can
yeah.
only keep that
More
image
and
up
more.
for so long. That's the thing.
Oh no, forever and
No,
forever.
no, it doesn't
You know
work
why?
forever
Because
and
these
ever.
people believe their lies.
Well, then it's gonna crumble eventually. It always does.
I know you told me about one. That's true.
Yeah.
It
No, but
always
again,
does.
and it's okay because I believe like the guy that she's with, the person I'm thinking about, he's super happy. Like the
Until
person
he finds out, until the mask is revealed.
again, my point being is I believe people could change. First, people do mistakes.
Yes,
Now,
absolutely.
everybody, like if I do a mistake, I don't need to make it public for me to evolve and learn from it.
Absolutely.
So now, especially at 45, so let's just say I did a mistake at 20.
Yeah.
Fucked up. It took me 5-6 years. I did the work.
Yeah.
And now I meet somebody at 35.
Yeah.
I'm a different person.
Yeah.
I don't need to open up old files
Yeah.
as long as it does not affect my reality.
My today. Yeah.
Like my today. It's not like, oh, I have 3 kids in the background. It's like the guy from Love is Blind. He has 3 kids
Yeah,
in the
but
background.
if I ask you, yo, do you like black guys? And then you tell me no, and then I find out you had sex with like 10 black guys before me.
Yeah.
Like, you're lying. So that's why you got to get chopped.
But don't you have a type?
Who?
No,
I
the
don't have
people.
time.
But the problem that he has, like, why'd you lie then?
But let's just say she did say yes. So what's the problem?
Okay, now she said yes.
Yes.
See ya.
But you see, because she likes
now,
black people.
It doesn't matter. So either way, she's gonna lose. Because if I find out the truth,
You see?
she's losing. She's gonna lose for sure.
So you want a girl that doesn't necessarily like black people, but that will date you.
I don't.
Okay, if I try to understand.
You want her to love everybody equally.
Me personally.
Yes.
Me personally.
Yeah.
And I know some black guys they love white women that love black guys. That's what they love, right? Some black guys.
Yeah. But
What I'm saying is that that's not my preference.
have you dated a black woman?
A black girl?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Do you prefer black women?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Do you have a preference?
No.
Like I have a friend of mine that loves Asians.
No, I don't have a preference.
See,
I
he
used to
loves
have
Asians.
a preference.
I don't find a problem
when
with
I was
that.
when I was low level playing.
Yeah.
I used to have a preference.
Low level playing. That's cute.
Yeah.
That's very
when you-
sophisticated.
When
as
you
a-
go up, you because you realize once you have all your once you get all your types. I've like every man goes through types, right?
but
like
there's
we-
certain types you don't like.
There's certain types but once you've hit all the types you've liked,
Yeah.
every single one of them,
Yeah.
any type of way, whatever
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want, then you realize that you have no type anymore. So now it just becomes every woman is a one-on-one, because it's no longer about like, oh, I'm gonna sleep with you because you're Latina, or oh, I'm gonna sleep with you because this is a title
No, I'm
you hold.
attracted to you because I like your features.
I've
and
had
your
you
features
already.
are mostly and popularly seen in that culture.
But when you've had those features,
Yeah.
when you've had everything you want, then that's when you truly realize that like every woman is a one-on-one.
So I'll give you an example, right? I don't have a specific type, meaning that I've had the pleasures of traveling the world.
There you go.
Right? Now, if you put 100 beautiful women,
Mm-hmm.
there's certain women I'll notice before others.
Okay.
Why? Because they're more my type.
Yes.
The ones that attract my attention. Love curly hair,
Yeah.
love tall women,
Yeah.
brownish, tan, like,
Yeah.
a tan type.
For sure.
And, almond eyes, let's just
Yes.
say. But I could be attracted to a blonde.
Yeah.
But if you put me 100 girls, the first one that I'm going to notice, and comes to hunting
Yeah.
and your animal instinct.
Yes.
Right? That's why camouflage works so well in Africa.
Yes.
right? Gazelles are the same color as the bushes.
Yep.
That way they hide.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And there's
Yep.
other colors that's exactly the same thing when it comes to birds and everything when it comes to colors of the feathers. It's not a question of they have a preference.
Yeah.
Something to attract.
Yes.
Now, if they say I'm only attracted to that and the rest is bullshit, then I have an issue.
Yeah, me too.
You get what I'm saying? That I find that
Well, that's
ridiculous
what I mean.
and stupid.
That's my issue with
But if
that.
the girl is hot enough and she can pick who she wants and her type are black men, by all
Yeah.
means do you.
I'm not down with that.
No, but I get it. But you understand where I'm going
Yeah,
from.
for sure.
Like if you're a beggar, you can't be, a chooser. Like if you're broke, you can't be like choosing, right?
Yeah.
Beggars can't be choosers. That's what I was trying to say. But if you're hot and like you're in demand and you have the luxury of picking whoever you want in the bunch,
Yeah,
might as well pick what you like most.
absolutely. But how many times are you gonna pick?
Regardless, once, 10 times, 20 times,
Yeah, that's
whatever.
the difference. There's a difference between once and 20 or 10.
So what do you think? Why do you think they pick? Okay, so if somebody picked 20 times and she's
Yeah.
35.
yeah,
Now, when you say pick, you're talking sleeping with, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So I'm guessing you have protocols, how long it takes before you sleep with somebody?
no, me personally,
Yeah.
no.
So everybody you slept with, is she a hoe?
I slept with some hoes.
No.
No, we all did, but
Yeah, but I'm talking about because, okay, if you slept with somebody on the first date,
Yeah.
does that make her a hoe?
Not necessarily.
Depends on how the night went.
Actually, yeah. She's a
That
hoe.
lasted 2
She's
seconds.
A hoe. She's a hoe for
But
sure.
let's just say you had a 7-hour date and everything went fluently and then you went for a
You're a
couple
no,
of drinks.
sleeping with the girl the first night, it doesn't mean she's
Yeah.
a hoe. Your game is good.
Oh, okay, now you're changing it.
What?
You went from 7-hour date.
Okay,
No, but I said
let's
your
say
first
two
date.
hours.
I'm talking about a girl you
No,
met.
2 hours is pretty quick.
I'm talking
Okay,
about,
okay, we're talking
I'm talking about a
you.
girl you met at 11 p. At 11 p.m.
No, somebody
that
you
you're
spoke
fucking
to.
at 4 a.m.
Somebody you spoke to, let's just
Like,
say. I'm not talking somebody you met at a bar.
No, okay.
That's not what I'm talking
okay,
about.
no, she's a hoe, that one.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. See, this
She
is what
was
I'm
horny.
talking about.
Why was she all?
See, this is what I'm talking about.
She has an evil spirit.
We can all agree that one was a hoe. The one that
She
you
was horny. I didn't say she was a whore. I said she was horny.
She's definitely a hoe. She slept with you. If you met her at 11 p.m. and you're sleeping with her at 4,
Well, you were
She's
her
a hoe.
victim. You just didn't know it yet.
no, she was a hoe.
She fucked you. You didn't fuck her.
No, that doesn't happen. See, this is where
Her
we twist
underwear were
things.
matching.
So, anyways,
Exactly.
what we were saying again? We're talking about.
But my point being is, let's just say you go on a first date.
Yes.
You hit it off. You go to the restaurant.
You've been talking for like 2, 3, 4 days.
Even if it was 24 hours.
Okay, 24
right?
hours.
You go to a restaurant, you hit it off, chemistry's there.
Yeah.
Then you go on a walk, and then you
Yeah.
go and have a drink. And then, that typical one thing leads to the other.
then you're having sex. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Of course, you have a good game.
I won't trust you.
Yo, you should
So
trust
you
your
would
game.
prefer her telling you, listen, I would sleep with you, but because I don't want you to judge me, so I'm going to wait you 3 or 4 dates
Yeah.
for it to be okay.
Yeah.
And you find that okay.
I think I would be like, you know what? Maybe this girl is not a hoe.
Maybe. It's not even, she's not.
Because now she might try to be playing psychological games.
Isn't everybody?
Yes. So
Do you
I'm
believe that women have needs?
absolutely.
Do you think women can get horny?
Absolutely.
Okay. For them to say no,
Mm-hmm.
right? They want to sleep with you, but they say no, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But
sure.
if they say yes because they have needs, that's wrong.
on the first date,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not wrong. If I'm horny and I want to do it, if that's what I want to do,
Are you a
cool.
whore because you did it on the first night?
I can't be a whore.
Why?
It's impossible.
He's a
Because I'm
homemaker.
biological programmed
He's a
to
homemaker.
do that.
He's a
That's what
homemaker.
I'm biologically programmed to do.
And she's biologically
Programmed
To
to
receive.
get fucked.
No, they pick who they want to have sex
we're
with.
still gonna be canceled.
They pick who
Holy
they want to
shit.
have sex with.
I mean, they
Women pick who they want
yeah,
to
but
have
she
sex
finds
with.
you hot. She finds you interesting.
Yes, exactly.
And she wants to fuck you. Where's
there
the
you
problem?
go. That's what happens.
But how's she a whore?
No, I never said she was a whore. I said that she picks.
Yeah, she picked you
She
the
picked-
same night.
She picked me the same night. So now
After
I
the
gotta think
supper-
you're a whore. I gotta think as
Why do you have to think she's a
of a
whore?
protective mechanism. I have to assume that you're a whore until you prove me otherwise. Because you did some whore shit. You fucked a guy that you don't even know.
Maybe you were that good.
Maybe, but you still did it, and I'm not gonna feel.
So you were
special.
that good, but she was supposed to say no, even though she wanted and she picked you.
and that shows me a little bit of self control.
So if she can resist you,
Yeah.
that's a good thing.
If I can tell that you're actually down and you're actually resisting because you want to have self-control and you want to make sure that you're making the right decisions, then I'm gonna have more respect for you than if you fuck me, for sure.
So you too.
It depends when I met you.
But let's just say you go on the first
We're
date.
talking about
everything was
7
well.
hours. I think
Yeah,
you're a
7
hoe.
hours. Well,
I'm
because
gonna-
it was
I'm
a
gonna
very
think
good.
you're a hoe. You might not be a hoe, but you're gonna have to prove to me that you're not a hoe.
No, I just trust my game. Because in my head, I'm like, I can make you sleep with me. Why would I judge you if you sleep with me?
I'm judging.
And the fact that she tells you "I want you" is more.
It's a compliment to
It's a
me.
compliment.
High five to me. Yeah, auto props.
Yeah,
Let's
for
go.
sure, for sure.
But then you're like, you're a whore.
But
though.
then I know
I'm that good. You
can't-
should have been better.
you can't not think that. It can't not.
I never
process-
crossed my mind
That's insane.
because I believe.
But that's
What I hate more than all that story that you told me
Yeah.
is the girl that really wants it. Everything went perfectly. And then she starts telling herself, putting herself these fake protocols.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want him to do it. I don't want to do it because I don't want him to think.
Yeah.
But
That
if
I'm
you are
easy.
who you are and you
Yeah.
know you're a good person,
Yeah.
I will feel it and I will see it.
Yeah.
Because you said it to yourself. If something happens, you have to prove to me after that you're a good person. So if you are a good person, it won't be hard to prove. Do we
No,
agree?
it won't be hard.
So if
to
I
prove.
sleep with you on the first night because it was the most it's not like something that
It was natural. It was,
it was
like-
natural. She just didn't grab me by the dick and she's like, I want to fuck the shit out of you.
Yeah.
One thing led to the other
Yeah.
and it was just smooth. It was like the logical follow-up.
It's fine, but I'm still gonna think that.
Yeah, but you thinking it is you the problem.
No, it's not me. The problem is just like
You're
yo, you fuck
paranoid.
the guy.
You're
and
afraid.
You met a guy 7 hours
Not a
ago.
guy, you.
No,
You
it
were
doesn't
that
matter.
good.
Only
It doesn't
paranoid
matter.
survive.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
you will survive longer.
You met a guy 7 hours ago. You spent 7 hours with a guy. You fucked him. I happen to be that guy. Congratulations to me. However, I'm not gonna stop thinking like, yo, this girl's not a hoe. She could be a hoe.
But she could be not a hoe.
She could not be a
A
hoe.
girl can make you wait 6 months and
Yes.
still be a hoe. And I'll
Very
tell you
hard.
why. Because
Very
she's not
hard.
fucking you. Maybe she's fucking somebody
Very
else.
hard,
Bingo.
very hard, very hard, very hard.
No, no.
You would be surprised.
I would be surprised. I would be
She'll
surprised.
keep her side piece
Yeah,
while she's talking to you.
but then
The
she's a
entire-
hoe.
For you,
time.
how many times the women will tell you, I don't want to sleep with him because I like him?
Never.
Oh, shit. You should
Never.
listen more to the pod.
Okay, I have
Yo,
another
these
one.
girls on the
How
pod-
many times the girl told you, I met a guy now, we might have to stop fucking. But when you met him like 2-3 months ago, we've been talking, you still gonna be, let's say you're in the friend zone. You're still gonna tap that girl until the other guy, she decided to move you to have him as the main guy. But you were still fucking her.
Yeah, because,
but that guy, poor
because-
guy, he got put on the side. He waited. He did everything right. He was the nice guy.
Because what
an
he's trying to
idiot.
say here, Esther Perel said it best. She's a sexologist,
therapist, yeah.
therapist. She said,
That
being-
guy that waited, by the way, 6 months, he's an idiot.
why?
Because he should have got a side piece for himself.
But
Maybe he did.
he was focused on her.
That's his
and
problem.
build up connection.
That's his problem.
And love.
Meanwhile, his girl was getting blasted
But he doesn't know that.
in the face.
He doesn't
By
know that.
Finn.
Well, that's his problem. That's his problem. I have no times for guys like that's like some.
But you say that because knowing both sides of it.
What do you mean?
I'm saying that probably in your lifetime,
Yeah.
while you were dating somebody,
Mm-hmm.
before you hit that, she was hitting somebody else. And you never found out about it. And the
Maybe.
reason why I'm pretty much sure it happened, because I'm often that other guy.
I think I've been. The
And
other
I'm
guy
like, oh,
way
she tells
more.
me, she's like, listen, I started talking to this guy, but nothing going. So I might have to delete this contract. No problem. And then once it gets serious, she's like, yo, I got to cut you off. So I know.
But like, I'm not even entertaining that.
You wouldn't even know.
You wouldn't even know.
You wouldn't even know.
I would know.
no.
Trust me,
No,
you wouldn't.
you have to trust me. I would know. Like, you don't understand. Like, I was raised by pimps and players.
Well, that
like,
has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, of course, because
Pimps did not evolve to this period of
I've been
time.
around. I've been around strippers since a very, very young age. I've been around sex workers.
So
like,
you see, that's money orientated.
I get it. What I'm saying
That's
is that
the other one is survival.
yeah, but I've been around enough women to know when women are acting shady. Like I'm like. You're not gonna.
But they're
get
not
one,
acting shady.
You're not gonna get one up on me. These hoes are not gonna get one up on me. It's not gonna happen, Sin.
It
It's just
happened
not
to
gonna happen.
everybody.
It's not gonna happen. I'm
It
telling you.
happened to
No,
everybody.
it didn't. It didn't happen. I don't know any man from my family that it happened to.
Yeah, because they just don't know
Actually,
about
no. Let me rephrase that. It never happened to me or my dad. So that's it.
it. That they were aware of. That's
exactly.
the thing.
That's the
it's
thing.
not because you don't know that it didn't happen.
I get that, but what I'm saying.
And the thing is, you have to understand, a lot of people always say, it will never happen to me, it happens to the others. But that's sadly not true.
But I'm not waiting for a girl 6 months.
No, but I'm not even thinking 2 months.
I'm not waiting 2 months.
So wait. So she's a hoe if she sleeps with you once.
Yes.
After how long is she not a hoe?
What I'm saying is I'm doing my thing. I don't care what you're doing.
No, but you're dating somebody seriously.
If I'm dating somebody seriously, she's not
here.
cheating on me, especially not in the beginning.
It's not cheating. Is it cheating if you are not fucking her yet?
Well, then we're not dating.
If it's cheating, if you're not official.
Yeah. So how do you determine, like you meet somebody, how do you determine she's your girlfriend?
When
When
I
I
have
say
sex
so.
with her and I don't want to leave.
Come again?
When I have sex with her and I don't want to leave.
So what would be a good amount of time for you to respect her for having sex?
Minimum 5 times we've seen.
5 times. How
other.
long? How often do you see somebody? Once, twice a week? So we're like talking 3 weeks, give or take.
I don't know.
Just to give an average. So twice a week?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, we have to work, right?
Cool.
So twice a week, twice every 2 weeks. So that's 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So, okay. So if she fucks somebody else during those 3 weeks,
Yeah.
or she was fucking somebody before she met you,
Yeah.
right? And something happens, is that cheating?
No, I wasn't
Okay.
with her.
So cheating starts the minute that you guys fuck,
Well, yeah, the moment that I decide that you're my girl.
but you have to verbalize it.
Yes.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So my question is, you're going to kiss her before you fuck her.
Yes.
So you could be kissing a girl that's sucking somebody else's dick.
Very unlikely.
I get that. It hurts the ego, I understand.
No, it doesn't. It
But my
doesn't.
point being is, she's your girl, so she's not cheating until she fucks you.
Mm-hmm.
But she could be kissing you while sucking somebody else's dick.
That's a possibility for sure.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Yeah.
So with that, and you could be doing the same thing too. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong here. It's not two ways
Yeah.
because I'm probably sure if you had a winter contract or a side chick, right, and you meet somebody, you're not gonna fire her until you're sure.
Absolutely.
We
It's not
agree.
happening.
So you could be kissing her and eating somebody else's pussy.
Like right after. It's very
I
possible.
love his honesty.
It's very possible.
And that girl would not notice that you're fucking elsewhere.
No,
Why?
because she loves me.
It's amazing that people like you still exist.
What do you mean?
Yes!
What do you mean?
I'm not the winner!
Gee, you're clean now.
What do you mean?
We have a new champion.
What do you mean?
Because she loves you, you don't love them? Have you ever loved?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so do you...
I love her right now. My
yeah, but
girl's
now
like
it's...
a
no, I'm not going to
wonderful-
talk to your present. Talk about the past.
Yeah, for sure.
You've loved before.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so when you're in love, you're kind of blind.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
But
what
I always made sure to love the right type of girls.
But they're not
course.
here anymore, so you weren't loving the right type of girls.
At the moment, I was.
Yeah, but you see, you can't do that.
Yes, I could. I just did it.
They were right at that moment.
Yes, right. Like
So
for that
anybody can
moment-
say that.
for that moment, and then there's specific times and actions that were done where it was just like, well, you're no longer the right person.
Yeah, so it flipped.
Yeah, exactly.
Have
But
you ever been cheated on?
Probably not that I know of,
Like, so we do agree that somebody could
because
have
it's a
been...
possibility because you don't know.
Yeah,
It's
but
very
that's what I'm
possible.
saying.
And
But
if
you
it's
said it was impossible
and
at
if
the
it's-
beginning.
And if it's happened,
He
if
is human.
Hold up.
He
And if
is
it's
human.
happened, it was in one of
He
those.
bleeds.
It was in one of those
blood.
weird situations where like you're on and off. The girl calls you one day. She's with you.
He has to make logic to it.
No, it's not even logic.
Ego,
It's real-
bro.
it's just-
Ego. Don't bro.
It's,
Ego
it's
is
just,
important.
It's just real shit. Because I've been.
No, I agree with you.
I've
Like,
been
I
through these
understand.
situations, so I know, like, you know what I mean?
No, I believe you in the sense, but I like how you make any situation in your favor.
Like, which one?
Oh, she cheated, but she
blah,
wasn't
blah.
cheating because we were on and off.
No,
These
no,
are
no.
technicalities.
Okay, so she cheated. She cheated.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That the odds
Like,
are.
no, but like a girl that's been with me where like this is like it's going good. We're together. Like, there's no problems.
Well,
They're
if she
just-
technically cheats, technically it's not doing well. We'll agree here.
no, some girls would just.
Have you ever cheated?
Of course.
Was it going well?
Yeah.
Why did you cheat?
Because I was just on that mode. I just wanted to have sex with different girls.
And did you tell her?
It's kind of. kind of.
That's kind of.
Kind
Did
of.
you tell her you put your penis in another person's vagina? Or you told her what?
Kind of. Yeah.
I slipped.
kind of. Sometimes I got caught. Sometimes I would say it.
You got caught.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Because like that's what I mean. Like kind of like some.
It's not kind of. You got caught.
No, because sometimes I just say it because I'm just like, yo, I'm not
So
gonna
when you
hide it.
say it, is it because to relieve your guilty conscience or because
I'm not trying to like
you're
go
that
home.
ego- you
I'm not
think
trying
you
to,
believe
I'm not
some-
trying to explain the whole situation why I wasn't answering my phone. I'm not trying to go through all of that.
you just said I was cheating?
Yeah, exactly.
But the purpose of that is being honest, or you just want to get rid of the relationship?
Oh no, it's just being honest, for sure.
And
For
these
sure.
women remain.
No.
If a woman remains after you cheat,
Yeah.
can you still respect that girl?
Yeah.
How come?
Because it's Mummy's baby, daddy's maybe.
Mommy, baby, daddy, maybe.
That's the rule. Like, that's the rule. That's the foundation of, like, our relationship with women. It's mummy's baby. For sure, it's mummy's baby. It's daddy's maybe. So she knows. And the only reason why women fight over men is because of resources. It's not because, like, you might get pregnant and accidentally raise somebody else's kids. This is why men don't like women cheating. It's because if they get pregnant, you might end up raising somebody else's kid. Us, it's a resource thing. So it's like, it's totally different. And, like, women are known to forgive men after cheating. This is not like some crazy scandalous
before.
thing.
Now,
Now,
simping,
like, even
simping is another.
No, but even now to this day, like, women will forgive their man for cheating for sure.
And men too.
Not me.
No, but yeah, but you're not all men.
I don't care what all
There's
men are
men
doing.
that enjoy watching their wives getting fucked
They're weirdos.
by other men. No, but
they're
I get
weirdos
that.
though. They're just weirdos. Like, I'm not like going off weirdo shit. Like, first of all,
But it's more and more common. Do we agree?
I don't care what is more and more common. At the end of the day, all right, I'm not accepting my girl after she's been busted in the face, busting her. No, it's not happening.
No.
You have to be out of your mind to be a man and accept your girl after she went and slept on your face. It's crazy.
No. I
Forget about
like
it.
that. I can agree, especially
Yeah.
knowingly. That's fucked up. That's
all I'm
And again,
saying.
each their own. I'm
That's
not
all I'm
judging the other
saying.
people.
We can't even go with 1 degree separation.
Yeah,
You
I
think
can't-
I'm
I
gonna-
can't even date somebody that fucked a friend of
all
mine.
I'm saying. I don't know. I don't even advise to men to, like, tell their girls if they do cheat. Like, it's not the best thing to do for your relationship, but it's the best thing to do if you want to be honest. To be honest, because it's clearly just something wrong.
But you said the relationship was going perfectly when you cheated,
Yeah.
so you were in that mood.
Well, because she didn't want to have threesomes, so fuck that. It's true though. That's what happened. Like, what do you want me to do? If I'm honest with
So
you,
a girl could squirt in her face, and that's okay.
it's wonderful. Wonderful. That was legendary.
So your girl didn't want to do threesome, so you went and cheated on her.
Yes.
You still didn't have a threesome.
Kind of. Because if you do it like back to back, it's kind of like a threesome. It's kind of like a threesome. It's the next best
You
thing.
can come back to the
It's the
pod
next best
whenever
thing.
you
Yo.
want.
It's the next best thing. That's all I gotta say.
Wow, I never felt such a saint on this pod
I'm an angel.
in my life.
This is terrible.
I swear. Oh, this is very terrible.
This is terrible.
Like, I'm gonna
How
edit
do
this.
you guys-
I'm
don't
gonna
know
be at the
how.
office tomorrow. I'm gonna edit this.
How?
No, I'm not gonna edit the pod. I have to find the clips. And
How?
I don't know
Where?
how I'm not gonna get canceled here. But this would be the perfect ending, like a Donald Trump type of way.
The patriarchy's back. Let's go.
This was a pleasure.
Always.
Holy shit! I could have done this for hours and hours.
Yo,
What time is it?
10, 15.
Oh shit.
Yes, 3-hour pod.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Holy
But-
shit.
But I have an idea, but we'll get to that later. What's going on with music before we conclude this?
Oh, music. I'm arranging another 5 songs of, like, just I produced everything.
Oh,
So it's really like an experiment that I did where I produced everything. I'm gonna shoot everything. It's just like something fun. So it's gonna last like another 6 months. The same way with Telsey.
it's like
Shout
a
out to
track at a
Telsey.
time, or
One track at a time. That's gonna come into one album, and the same thing with Telsey. Telsey has like a whole album that I handed him over that he's
Nice.
gonna be producing. I have another whole album with another producer that's gonna come out after this. So
Damn.
it's just like working. That's it. You know. I have a studio at my crib now, so it's like all good. I can just
Oh, damn, okay.
bang out songs, and you know I have my setup. It's wonderful.
any shows? Any?
No, I'm not really interested in doing shows.
No,
No,
I thought
not-
that's where the money was at.
No, well, for me, that's not where the money's at. The
Okay.
money's at, like, for real, like, for radio play and, like, XM radio and stuff like that. That's, like, the biggest SoCan. Shout out SoCan.
Okay,
That's, like, the best for me.
for you,
That's,
that's
it.
your
Yeah, for
target
me,
and goal.
right now, like, that's why I'm trying to maximize as much as possible.
Good.
You know,
Well,
placements and stuff like that.
Good.
good luck. But actually,
you.
you know, big fan anyway.
Thank
And this guy's keeping busy, but what a
Yeah.
character! I swear to God, man. You should wear a red jacket next time, and you're definitely a red
Yo,
flag.
my easy coat.
And on that note,